Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where in the world you are tuning in from. And a co-hi, yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Overwatch Casual Cup. Today, I'm joined by Naya and Leonia.
Hello there. How are you doing?
Heck yeah. Well, we've got a good bunch of teams today. This particular tournament is going to be running for a what we call an average ELO tournament. So that is everyone from Bronze 5 up until Diamond 4 is able to participate in this. So it will wax out all of the master players, the high diamond players, and GMs.
The filthy, you know,
the sweaty ones.
The sweaty players.
Sweaty.
Yeah, we're unclean.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll be kicking off today's game with Lethal Vulps versus Dehydrated. So let's have a quick look at what they have set up. Lethal Vulps, team captain is Ivy. Bronze 5 tank. Favorite tank is Diva. We've got a Moe Animal, who is a Bronze 1 flex. Favorite hero is Hanzo. Vladimir, Bronze 3 Mercy. We've got Kato, Platinum 4 Echo, and Elias as a Gold 5 Kiriko. Anything in there that stands out? Any particular heroes? I'd quite like the idea of Echo. She can be
Echo's gonna be a fun
really
one to watch, I think.
entertaining to watch.
Very much so. I personally will be looking a lot at the Kiriko because Kiriko can literally turn a fight around if she just gets like a couple random headshots across the map. And as a Kiriko main myself, I would love to watch that.
Yeah, Kiriko's going to be one of those things to watch out for. Like, the cleanse is such a huge playmaking ability that, you know what? You can turn the tides of any fight, really. And I think I'm going to be watching out for that a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they'll be up against a Dehydrated team 2. We've got a Bronze 1 Ramatra Valiant Zan. Water, the team captain, is going to be playing Soldier 76, or at least that's their favorite character as a Platinum 3. We got a Platinum 1 Genji from Money, a Silver 2 Moira from Lilac, and a Bronze 3 from Careless Writer, who will be on Baptiste. Baptiste is a very good support hero right now, especially in the higher elos. Be interesting to see how they do in this. And you know, I've been playing a bit of comp myself, and Ramatra can be really dominating.
Good Ramatra feels unkillable at times because he just
I
gets
agree.
armor from nowhere.
You've got a solid support team behind the Ramatra. All of a sudden, he's going to be running through that enemy team. But he does get a little bit out of position if they're able to burn that shield off very, very quickly or get around it. While going into Nemesis form, he can take less damage from blocking, but will it be enough, though? I'm curious.
Yeah, I think he'd rather be punching. I think in Nemesis form either way. You know, just trying to flex on his opponents.
Very true, very true.
Absolutely. And you know, have you got a particular favorite for this one? It's going to be a close one, I think. I think it's going to be, like I say, it's going to be really interesting. I love Ram plays. I think we're going to see a lot of aggressiveness there.
I'd love to see a lot of aggressive plays. I'm really excited to see some Soldier, honestly. I think he's not picked enough.
Yeah, he is a very, very strong character, and I believe, like you said, I don't think he gets enough recognition. And honestly, he is good old reliable, just a little bit good at everything. Not great at everything, but just, all around great, good. And honestly, though, I would love to see if we can see something different. I want to go for lethal over here. I think if they're able to work their Echo the way that they want to, I think maybe they will be able to pull this off.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see that Echo, especially paired with that Mercy. Echo Mercy can be, it's going to be very hard to deal with if they play it just right, even if you have a Soldier.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. We're just waiting for the first game to start again, so bear with us for a second. In the meantime, we should have some really interesting plays again, like I said, from these lower elo games. And as I say that, we're about to jump in, so let's just check it out.
Yeah, so our first map is Blizzard World. Honestly, I think this is one of my favorite escort maps. Yeah, everyone knows my favorite escort map, like hybrid map. Sorry, it's King's Row.
Of course.
King's Row's everyone's favorite. You're lying if you're saying it's not.
I completely agree. I completely agree with you. However, Blizzard World is. I really like the first and third points of this map. You could pull off some ridiculous stunts if you were able to coordinate properly in this. And once again, very, very curious to see how each team will prevail on this map. Co-Dee, do you want to explain exactly the premises of what's going to be going on in this match?
Absolutely. So whilst we're getting this game going, we'll run the video. Round 1 takes place on Blizzard World. This map is a hybrid type game and is split into 2 rounds. Attackers will attempt to capture the first objective point, and upon succeeding, the attacking players will then have to push a payload to the end of the map. Once complete, the attackers and defenders will swap sides. The winning team will be decided by who pushes the payload the furthest. If neither team captures the first objective during the attacking phase, the game will result in a draw. Awesome. So now that we're in game, we've got about to start in about 5 seconds. Should be really kind of interesting. We're going here with the Mercy, the Kiriko. On the attacking team, we've got the Baptiste and the Lifeweaver.
Very, very interesting here. Lifeweaver is very strong, in my opinion. No one gives him enough credit, and especially with his ultimate. I mean, my favorite thing being that you could put trees in front of choke points. But however,
Taken. That's the hook for you. I think we were discussing this a little earlier, but we did start to see these Roadhog picks being like kind of brought out by these teams.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
Water on the Soldier. Tracking is incredible right now. A game going on. Take 2 with the Genji and is attacking the Diva. Focusing on everyone else. You know, one thing I'm going to say is this is one of those tournaments where Malga is available. We're not seeing the Mau Mau plays yet.
Yeah, Malga
Very
is
true.
playable in this tournament, isn't he?
Very true. This is I'm curious to see if anybody are gonna pull him off. However, he's still not available in comp, so I don't know if everybody is well practiced with him, but I would love to see that as like a wild card.
Yeah, definitely having those twin chain guns being used is just a menace. But Ramatra going in forward. No, gets hooked. Lutterberger goes down.
And Water is coming in with dividers to finish the team off, and that will be 3 down.
Yeah,
Very good.
To the Bastion, and he goes down 2.
Water's trying to finish off the Junkrat. Sombra.
Do they know
causing
these back there?
A bit of an issue as well.
Oh, the Soldier is finally out there.
No.
Unfortunate.
Managed to escape, but
Now this is a huge stagger, though. This is going to make it so that the defending team here has to basically play at the end of the point. However, they do need a solution for the Sombra. She's been able to pick off literally every person, every single fight.
yeah, Money's been
Here we are.
a bit of the menace here on the Sombra, hasn't he? Yep, that's
Second checkpoint
Checkpoint
taken now.
two.
It's actually
Second point.
really, really quick takebacks from here. Mercy Vladimir refusing to go for the res here. Instead, healing Soldier, relies on the Soldier, and running and dying. That's 2
Fortunately,
down.
that's not your spawn anymore, Vladimir. That is enemy spawn.
Indeed. Now, here we are. Offensive team currently running up on 5 ultimates. Oh my god. Hooter on the Soldier getting his 2nd ultimate already.
Whereas on the Lethal Vaults, we only have the Valkyrie online. Possibly the Coalescence coming up online in the next 10 seconds, but it might be too late. EMP Visor.
Very good. Very good. Up. And there is 5 ultimates used.
There
on...
is no team that's coming back from 5 ultimates. Absolutely no team coming back from that.
Now,
Yeah, definitely not.
if they're able to do this...
Attire really retake this for
Oh,
side of the team Volts.
But the problem is they have to get to the point first for that to even work. And will they be able to? No.
No touch. Round one, full sweep with 4 minutes, 42 seconds left on the time. There's plenty of time to hold that point. Plenty of time to push on the second round. But it looks like it's going to be a tough one for Lethal Vulps here.
Yeah, this is going to be quite tough for Lethal Vulps indeed. I'm excited to see what they will be playing on the attack here.
Exactly.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe they're more of an attack-sided team, you know? Not everyone can be good at both.
No, which is perfectly fine. Sometimes, hey, the best defense is just a very good offense.
Yeah, exactly.
And now here, though, 4 minutes and 42 seconds on the bank here. That is a disgusting time, in my opinion. That's going to be very hard to combat that. Because even if you remember, if you were able to get this all the way, if they're able to get this all the way with in overtime, you gotta remember that's only playing for a tie, and they still would have to go for 4 minutes and 42 seconds to try to keep this point here.
Well,
we've got Ivy is running D.Va right now, and little do they know, Water is on the Symmetra. It's a big counter for D.Va as she can't eat that laser. May get DMX straight away. Are we going to see? Do you reckon we'll see a quick swap, or anything goes in this elo? Perhaps they'll stick with the D.Va.
I think in more cases than not, people mostly stick to the D.Va. But I'm excited to see if they do swap and find that countering the Symmetra with something else, like maybe even like Ryan. To be honest, like Ryan can hurt pretty well if you just keep swinging. Oh.
All right.
Let's see. One support down already.
While it looks like the game, they're currently even. However, I have just very much felt, and
that's
there it is.
Curse right there.
So now all of a sudden, without the D.Va mech, the only two things they can do right now is retreat and just hope for a good regroup here.
Water is going for the melting this Mercy, going for the soldier now, and that is in both of them dead. They do need to do a regroup. Lethal Vulps do need to do a quick regroup here. Probably swap off the D.Va if I were them. Maybe play something a little bit different. And the team here, the Lethal Vulps here, are struggling to deal with the Roadhog as well. So perhaps we should see them switch out to maybe an Ana.
Oh, there we go. There's a switch.
There we are. The Orisa.
That's a pretty good switch.
That's a good switch in my opinion. Very, very good.
You can see the car wash being set up and really working its magic. Water getting a 2K just from turrets alone, I think.
That is insane. One thing that this team has to do is take care of these turrets before, well, all of a sudden you have a Symmetra wall in your face, and it's going to be very difficult to even combat that right now.
Turrets are the bane of my life. I know if I was in that position, I'd be pinging them straight away and telling my team to kill them.
Unlucky Zenyatta getting killed by the dragons. Same with the Orisa. That is very unfortunate. Turrets being slowing down the escape for the soldier. But yeah. Money almost went off the edge of the map.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what is that? What is that? Taking care of the rest of them too? Was that a 4K? 5K? Wow.
This might be the 5K.
They're holding them at the spawn. They're doing the spawn kills. Hog with the hook on the Elias. Doesn't get the kill though. It seems like the Lethal Vulps are backing off. The Hog is out, pulling the whole Hog, pushing them back into spawn, saying, "Stay there. This is my territory."
Oh, here comes the
Junkrat in
the kill.
However, gets the kill here though. However, that should be a res up there, so they still have the advantage.
Yeah, they should be pushing this advantage now that they've moved up as a 5. Gets another kill. Let's go.
That is
very good. 3v5 with the Mercy ult on top of it. This might actually be a win coming in here for Lethal.
Might just catch this. Here's Jen going in with these Zen Transcenders. It's about here where I'd probably use the tire to confirm the win here. I don't know if it's going to come out. Will we see the tire? The Junkrat's been holding it for quite a while.
Yeah,
and
down.
The Junkrat has fallen.
Is available. No, Elias goes down too. So unfortunate.
Careless with a window as well, just to keep things off the point.
Oh no, look at that fully charged Symmetra. There's
And
not
that is
much
a
you can
wipe.
do about that. Once she gets ramped up, you kind of have to kill her or else she'll kill you.
Agreed. They do not have a solution right now for this Symmetra, who is constantly just rolling through this team right now.
And with 13 seconds left on the clock, I'm not sure they'll be able to touch.
Could be mistaken. Like, there's still hope. I think the hope's slipping now. Unfortunately. Tide does come out, but unfortunately it's a bit too late. And this one goes to Team Dehydrated.
That was very amazing display by Team Dehydrated. Here, Hooter with the Symmetra was just so dominant, and they really didn't have a solution for it once it was in full blast.
Yeah, like once that Symmetra got really charged, like there was not much else you could do on that. Apart from just maybe either healing through, which is quite difficult with that much DPS coming from a laser. But yeah.
Agreed.
Absolutely. Any highlights from the casters here?
Honestly, seeing that Junkrat just assassinate the Baptiste, not once, but twice. Felt good. It felt good.
It did. I will agree on that. Very, very much so. The Junkrat is always fun to see, especially because of that 1-2 combo that he has, can just wipe out any kind of squishy in the game. Now, though, is very, very, very little details that I like pointing out is that Hooter, when originally they were on the Soldier, they were able to get that ultimate up so quickly. Because if you look back at their offense, Hooter got his ultimate twice during that, while everyone else in the game only got it once. So that was just very, very dominant and very good to see, and I'm curious to see how that will continue in this.
Yeah, definitely. Like I think what is Soldier there was extremely good, managing to get so much DPS out there. Just peppering them with just damage after damage.
Correct. Yes, it was a very, very good game from both teams, and congratulations to Team Dehydrated for the win. And I am very excited to see these next games.
Yeah, definitely so. I wonder who we are going to be spectating next game.
I mean, there is somebody who would know that answer.
Absolutely, that would be me. The next
wonder.
game is Bussy Blasters versus Sparkle Latte. We're just going to go ahead and get that game sorted out in the background. In the meantime, we should probably check to see what the bracket's doing. With those scores, hopefully everyone will have submitted their scores. If they haven't submitted their scores just yet, but once those scores are submitted, we'll be able to see where the standings are in this round robin tournament. Of course, a round robin tournament, meaning that every team is going to play each other at least once. And with that, each win will get a point, and there will also be points for draws as well. So yes, there are some maps that will get some draws. The next map being played is going to be, I remember, it's going to be Circuit Royal. It's an escort type map, which is usually exciting.
Yes, that's also one of the newer maps on Overwatch 2.
Yeah, yeah. Do you guys like Circuit Royal? I quite enjoy that.
I think it's really good for some characters, but other characters maybe not so much. I'm excited to see more Junkrat being played on Circuit though. I know a couple of teams have been running Junkrat a little bit more, and I'm looking for a lot of flanks. That's what I'm looking for, especially on the first point when you could just double concussion mine right over the right hand side of the huge building. And just absolutely annihilate anyone who's standing on that bridge.
Very
so
true.
excited.
I know. In my opinion, I'm not sure if we'll be able to see it during this game. I would love to see a Widow pop out. There are some really cheeky spots that you could be as Widow in order to get some really, really easy headshots. There is a lot to check in this map, especially, in my opinion, point 2. The second point, there are so many little areas that Widow can be, and you have to check almost every single corner if she's there. So if one team does pull out the Widow, you know who I'm spectating.
Honestly, that's the same thing for me with an Ashe. Like, Ashe is my main DPS, so if anyone does pull out an Ashe, ooh, I'm gonna be spectating you for quite a long time.
Very true, very true.
What about you, Co-Dee? You looking for anyone in particular?
Well, there is with Circuit Royale, I like to see a lot of dive plays. I like to see some Winston. Winston is my boy. I want to see more of his, some jumping, more dive. I want to see some Genjis at play. I want to see some Tracer, especially after the buff. The Tracer buff, should be an interesting one to see. The Tracer harassing the backline, maybe joining in with a Sombra.
Oh yeah. Sombra Tracer is gonna be a bit of a Sombra Tracer, Sombra Genji, even like a Sombra Pharah or Echo. Like anyone who can really capitalize on just making that vulnerable hack target disappear from the map.
Agreed.
Oh, I'd love to see a coordinated dive, definitely. Could you imagine just Circuit Royale, Winston diving over? Could you imagine going over with a Life Weaver on the right hand side? Your entire team.
I've seen some good rollouts for Circuit Royale, especially with the Life Weaver and pulling people over the first initial houses on the right hand side when you come out and spawn. You can get a really cheeky peek on the backline, who tend to stand on just the top side of the bridge there. So it'd be really interesting to see what kind of tactics will come in. If we get to see any tactics like that, maybe we're expecting too much, or maybe I'm expecting too much.
It'll be fun to see either way.
Yeah, you never know. You never know. These teams, however, they might be playing a little bit more passively just because of the fact that there is only one round per team here, and without one round per game here. So I would love to see people jump out and, make some plays, do some risky maneuvers, but you have to also think about the whole team aspect here, because there is no I in team, and everybody needs to work together. So we'll see exactly how that'll play off. I'm curious. I want to see some really, really good team work, like you said, with a coordinated dive, or maybe something really good with a Reinhardt, or I see a lot of Sigma on this map as well. I would love to see that pulled out, and who knows? I'm just excited.
A lot of Sigma and Ramatra being played on this map, surprisingly enough.
Very much so. I agree that it's a very interesting. I don't know why, but I like seeing it, and it's one thing that I need more maps where I'll be able to play that more. Because when I do play tank, I play Ram, so I really like that.
I'm more of a Junker Queen player myself.
Honestly, so true of you. I would second that as well. That's like both of my top favorite tanks. Even though I need to get better with Junker Queen.
I absolutely love Junker Queen's kit. In just having the Carnage and getting a fat Carnage hit is amazing. Getting multiple people hit with that is so satisfying. Seeing your cooldown go from like 6 seconds to 2. Oh.
It is very nice. There are very little things in life that are much better than that. I'm not gonna lie.
There was one time I got everyone in. I've got the entire team in a little corner and I just axed. It was great. Oh, it was the most satisfying thing.
If only I was there to watch that in person, I would have been like, that would have just been the highlight of my day.
All right, let's go ahead and check out who we're playing. Who is playing on Team 1 and Team 2? So Bussy Blasters or Bussy Blasters? Bussy, how do you want to say that?
I think we're going
Bussy, right?
Bussy.
Yeah, I think it's the Bussy.
Right, we'll go with that. So the Bussy Blasters, we've got a Silver 5 Tsunoda Haru. He's on the Zenyatta here. Kos Lania Kia at Plat 4 Sombra. So we've got a pretty high DPS on this one. And then we've got a Plat 3 tank, that being V, on the Reinhardt. Meep on a gold 2, Mercy, and Amzalp as a Silver 5 DPS soldier.
Ooh, another soldier pick. I'm gonna be looking at you, Haru, as a Zen player. Oh, I'm so happy someone's playing Zen, because Zen's one of my favorite supports to pick. He is so much fun.
He is literally he's like one of those heroes. I mean, like if you look all the way back in like Overwatch League Season 1, the MVP of the entire league was a Zen player, and you could just see just how well you're able to destroy enemy teams if you could just get a couple shots and discords perfectly on there, and timed transcendence as well. Yeah, Zen is a very fun pick here, and I would love to see that out today.
Yeah, I've been trying to see if I can get like, to everyone's streams. I'm sorry if I haven't gotten to your stream yet, but I've been watching Meep recently, so
Go Meep!
Go Meep!
Go Meep!
Go Meep. Let's take a look at Team 2. That being a Sparkle Latte. We have Yuna, the Silver 4 DPS on Ashe. A 2-tailed Fox, a Silver 4 Farah. I love a bit of Farah. Riley Deer Kitty, Silver 3 Moira. Mikasagi, the Bronze 5 Mercy. And Dandy Floss, the Diamond 4 Flex, who will be playing Orisa, or at least their favorite tank is Orisa. Now, I know we've had Dandy on a previous tournaments here. On my channel. It'll be interesting to see how she plays this, because the last time she was playing DPS, if I recall.
Yeah, I think she was playing DPS before, right? In the exhibition match.
Yes.
Correct, yeah.
And Dandy on the tank. This is gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, I've never, as someone who plays with Dandy very often on stream, don't believe I've really ever seen Dandy play a tank role, especially in like a competitive setting. So I'm curious to see what she can do on this Orisa. However, the Ashe pick, I know you like your Ashe pick. I want to see it today.
Someone's playing Ashe. I'm so happy.
We get to see some Bob plays, I hope.
Yeah, I really want them to pick Ashe. Just seeing Bob there with his little top hat. Oh.
I love him. There needs to be more merch about him. Yeah, I was literally about to say that. I was about to say
Blizzard,
that.
you're missing out on key money here.
Are you sure it's key money, or was it just you buying it 100 times?
No, shush. Don't out me like this.
Okay, I know that our stream here can't see this, but I just really like the fact that Team Bussy over here have all pink profile pictures.
It's the Seraphim, these guys can't see it, but it is the Seraphim icons. What a great thing. Maybe we'll see some Seraphim skins in this one. We do love those. We do love those Seraphim skins.
That's so good.
It's so good. I will say, as someone who's done competitive Overwatch in the past, when you come up with a team that's just all using like the same type of profile picture, it's an intimidation factor right off of the bat. So you're like, oh no, these people know. These people are ready. They're gaming.
They are ready.
Absolutely. And so this next map, like we said, is an escort. Those of you that don't play Overwatch, we're going to go ahead and check out what this game is all about. Round 2 takes place on Circuit Royal. This map is an escort type game. The attacking team will have to push a payload from the start to the finish line, hitting the checkpoints as they go along. Once complete, attackers and defenders will swap sides, and the winning team will be decided by who pushes the payload the furthest. There we go. So that is the escort type map, and we're just going to go ahead and get ready to start.
Yes. We are on. This map's just great, honestly. It's so beautifully designed. Like,
it is beautiful. Yeah, I will agree on that. That outside view is so nice. It is so pretty.
I do really like the nighttime map on this one as well. I think it's so much better at nighttime.
100%. So much better at night.
Oh, and just like that, we've got an Ashe here playing out, or at least right now. Hopefully, we'll see that popping out here, and it's not just a tease.
Please stay on Ashe. I'm begging you.
Now, however, the Team Bussy over here, with a Mei pick and our first Malga pick for today.
That's what we like to see. Some Mau Mau. Very exciting. I believe that, I don't know if the buffs came in or if they're already in play. Maybe not, but I did see that they were going to buff him and giving him a little bit more survivability.
Correct. Yeah, they're giving him back his fire percentage on the left click, which is nice because it's a little strong right now. But anyways, here we go. Here, the Pharah, very, very good right off the bat here. However, they do have hit scan on Team Pussy. Let's see if it does anything.
I like the aggressive position that they're actually taking here. Wall doesn't really block out anyone. Danny just managing to just stand on top of it. Ice block coming out onto the card, providing a little bit of time as well.
Pharah just taking the peek from the top side. I don't think they've noticed Pharah going on the flank. It just needs to get a couple and perhaps, pick off the back line, and they're pretty much good to push.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at the Rematch and getting trapped there, but good nade coming
Very
out.
good to keep it up. That is one thing that is going to be a key thing about this, is because with those Mei walls, you have to make sure that your tank is constantly protected. Maybe you gotta destroy the wall, maybe go around it, but that nade was beautiful. And the fight is still going. I don't think anyone's fallen yet.
No one's fallen, but we have a Lucio online. Lucio out online right now, and on the Busty Blasters, we've got the Lifeweaver out and the Mei Blizzard, so perhaps we'll see a wombo combo of the two. He's just been popped.
See if they really want to survive. Oh, but
here we are.
Here's of the match. Malga going in deep, but looking to come back out, getting a little bit of pressure. Sleep Dog doesn't connect and dies for it. Unfortunate, but we all miss Sleeps. It's coming from anime.
Yep,
So,
I feel that. It happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us. It's okay.
Yeah, the amount of times I've tried to sleep someone, missed completely, and went, all right, I'm dead. Nah, there's nothing else I can do. I'm sorry.
Now here we are. We are seeing 5 ultimates on here. Pharah.
There's the Annihilation and there's the Malga ult as well. Oh my god, everything is coming out right now. Every single ult being popped. The only one left is the Nano from Sparkle Latte. Unfortunately, they've been wiped. Was that a good challenge? Did we use too many ults there?
That was a very, very crazy fight. However, yeah, like you said, 5 ultimates used in that fight here. That is not good. However, 2 ultimates on the other side, which is already looking like, ooh, nice nade to keep the tank out of there for now, but they're able to keep it up. Nice pull by the Lifeweaver.
Yeah, that was a really good pull. The Ka-V going straight into that backline. Malga so aggressive.
Absolutely dominating here. Being aggressive, pushing so that he can't do anything. Gets us slept on right now, though. With the tanks being slept by an Ana, they've got that whole change that happened a couple of months ago now, where tanks can wake up faster than the rest of the team.
Yeah, they 3 seconds instead of what is it, 5?
Yeah, don't remind me. It makes me sad.
It was definitely needed though.
It was needed.
I need super hard.
There we go.
Going down, and he gets the kill on that one. Valkyrie comes out with 2, denying the res. Danny's really protecting that corpse too.
Yeah. You like to see that. We like to see that. Taking space in, making sure that people cannot use certain abilities. That is amazing. The Bob is in!
Bob is in. Bob is here. And Malga wants to push him away. I'll push him away.
However, that was a really nice
I don't know if it's a good push.
He went into the room a little bit more, but Mei Blizzard comes.
That's a 5-man!
And Malga combo. There is no coming back from that one.
You thought you were going to escape. You definitely not with that Malga ult and a Mei Blizzard right on your whole team. There's no way you escape that.
Beautiful here. That was honestly, I'm thinking about the Mei Malga ult combo. Very interesting. I have to write that one down, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. That's one of those combos that you don't really think about too much, but like once you see it in action, you go, "Huh, yeah. Why didn't I think of that earlier?"
That was a humongous fight there. Seeing that there, that was a really big statement here, and I'm curious to see if our other teams who may be watching, in the meantime, in between games, seeing, how can they counteract this team right now? Because that was a dominant performance there, and I am very impressed. The Malga, the Mei, just everything just worked exactly to plan, and I'm curious to see if Dandy Floss's team over here has enough to defend this point.
Yeah, like to be honest, like the Malga was getting a lot of support from his team. Like it was amazing to see just so much resources being pumped in, and then him just getting to do whatever he really wants to do.
Absolutely unkillable in this fact. And you know, you got to think about what the Sparkle Latte could do to really counteract this Malga or this team in general. Perhaps they need to start playing a little bit more divey like I wanted. Maybe it's just me having a personal preference, diving the backline, but if those supports are still up on the Bussy Blasters, that Malga is not going to go down.
Yeah, definitely. Valkyrie's really good at just keeping people alive or just damage boosting
Dandy's
a
been
lot
stuck
of people.
there. About to get
Dandy.
wiped out.
And
This
Dandy-
Malga's going to go in and just finish everybody off. Going for the Bastion here, switching over to
Very
the
good red.
grab again, finishing off with the Ash. It looks like that is game, set and match.
There's still a little bit.
Still up, but no,
Oh.
never mind. I had hope.
Very good
Mei.
performance. Very good performance here. That was, well, textbook Overwatch by Bussy Blasters over here. That was a very dominant performance. And seeing Malga against this team here was very, very fun to watch. And I'm curious to see where it will bring us for the rest of the games here. The Mei, though,
Here's the combo.
beautiful.
It's so lovely to see.
Oh,
They're just sitting ducks.
where's the spray on the ground? Where's the spray? Oh, come on. You gotta do spray on the ground. You gotta have the BM.
God, that was a absolutely disgusting play from the wombo combo from the two of them. Literally nothing you can do about that without a Zenyatta transcendence, but you know, at that point you're pretty much good to leave them.
Definitely.
What could Sparkle Latte have done to do better there, do you think?
I think really taking out the healers first is what really sets teams apart, really. You focus firing on the healers, managing to kill them first, and then Malga, right? I think in that order, it has to be in that order, or else Malga will just be there alive for the entire fight. You will not kill him. You just won't.
I agree with that one.
I think taking really good flanks, maybe using like the Pharaoh did try to go around, to be fair, just didn't manage to get anyone with the rocket barrage, unfortunately, which was very unfortunate. It was really well placed, but just wasn't enough damage.
I agree there. If they had a Mercy on top of that, that might have been a humongous problem for the Bussy Blasters. But one thing that I would like to point out, and I actually did not know this until I saw the matchup there, a Malga versus an Orisa. Now, Orisa would be a very good matchup because they can fortify to make sure that fire doesn't really affect them too much. However, Malga is all about crit shots, and when that fortify is not gone, Orisa has one of the biggest head hitboxes in the entire game. So that is easy pickings there from the Malga, and you could see just how much more damage Malga was pushing out than the Orisa there. However, that was very good, very good against both teams here. I agree though. Pharmacy might have been the solution there.
Yeah, I think having a pharmacy or even just maybe some sort of flanker to get around them and kind of cause chaos into the backline. I think that's that's all they're missing.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, props to the backline though of the Bussy Blasters there. Meep with the Valkyries and everything was just on point, keeping that team up no matter what. Even if they were down a few picks, they were able to turn it around. So fantastic work all around.
Yeah, definitely. And don't forget, like, the Life Weaver just managed to just keep everyone alive, get people back with the grasp as well, right? So that was
Yeah.
just really fun to watch.
I tell you, one of the most fun things I think with these casual plays, and a lot of these players have played for the first time together as well, is the lack of coordination with ults. The ult economy in a lot of this. I'm not sure if they've, at this point, with a lot of these players just playing again, like I say, playing for the first time, they likely don't have an in-game lead, and not somebody calling all the shots. And what you get is 5 ults coming out for both teams, and no ult economy for either one.
Yep. Who needs an ult economy when you can hit your shots? Yeah, like,
Exactly.
who needs that? Like, just play good.
Dead or not? Look, they're dead. It was good ult. It was good ult. They died.
It was good ult. Yeah, everybody just used
Yeah,
their ults at the same
worth.
time, and you win the game probably.
I mean, sometimes that's a good strat. Overtime, and you just need a little bit of push. Just use all your ults. Just go. Everything out.
What an impressive play, an impressive synergy from Bussy Blasters. They could be ones to watch for this entire tournament.
Indeed.
I agree with that one big time.
God, sorry.
Go. That's good. No, one team though that I want to see, but they haven't played yet, is the Ginyu Force. As a fellow Dragon Ball fan, I want to see the Token Sentai team literally take off in front of everybody. I want to see that synergy. They seemed like they were one of the first teams to have synergy when Co-Dee first started the Discord to get everybody going. They were one of the first teams to fully make at first. So I'm curious to see if they use that opportunity to work together, or maybe they have had some chats here and there to see how each of them play and see how they do. And honestly, again, I am very, very curious to see. I want Ginyu Force to do really well, though. Also, I know some of you were like, Delete Mercy's gotta do... Delete Mercy's gotta do well. I bet you all of them are sweethearts. But my girl Mercy, how dare you? How dare you?
You know what? Delete Mercy. I agree. Just delete Mercy. We don't need Mercy in the game. We've got Ana. We got Baptiste. We've got Kiriko.
Oh man.
Look, we only have so many supports right now. We can't get rid of any of them. Please.
Literally.
Please give me less options. No.
You know what? Speaking of Delete Mercy, let's take a quick look at their team. Delete Mercy. Team Captain Rhea, the Plat 2 tank, playing a diva. Suki, Bronze 2 Mei. Fifi, the Silver 1 Widowmaker. Virachi, the Gold 5 Lucio. And Oreo is EP as the Silver 1 Baptiste. Pretty solid lineup there. Be interesting to see how if they're going to run Widowmaker in this in the next game, which will be Samoa. And again, we love to see those Widow headshots.
Is something that we haven't seen just yet with Widows being pulled out. I hope we could see that. This is a kind of a more difficult map for a Widow to peek out, but hey, it's a new one. Maybe not everybody knows every single corner or nook and cranny that a Widow could be hanging out in. Maybe they could get a quick shot here to turn a fight around very quickly. I want to see, though, I'm really curious on, I want to see D.Va like play it out, because Rhea here, a Plat 2 tank. I want to see some plays.
Yeah, like I think D.Va's been very, very what's it called? Popular recently. I think among the contestants in the tournament. But looking at the Mei, I think we've seen the damage that Mei can really do. And if they do manage to play the Malga with it, just saying, it might be another wash again. But you know how to counter it now.
All right, let's check out Team 2, the ones to watch, the Ginyu Force, who are, the Ginyu Force. We have Stickman, the captain, the Plat 5 Hanzo.
Sentai. Oh, let's go, Hanzo.
Crazy, the Silver 1 Junkrat. Smoggles, the Gold 5 Lifeweaver again. Yupoi, the Bronze 2 Kiriko. And Massive, the Plat 2 Reinhardt.
Ooh, a showdown between two Plat 2 tanks. Interesting. Very curious to see that. I love Reinhardt battles so much.
I think
Anytime
Reinhardt battles are one of the funnest to watch. That's definitely it.
Because it comes down to who can get that shatter off quickly or who could block that to defend the team. I would love to see it. However, Diva versus Reinhardt, if they pick the same tanks that they are saying that they like to play, kind of curious. However, Hanzo, I know we were saying,
Hanzo's gonna be quite fun to watch as well. Just having wall hacks, right, pretty much wherever you want them. I'm gonna say like at a very low cooldown as well. It's gonna be quite useful for maybe even spotting out flankers that do want to go up behind. Can even spot Sombras while invis. So that's gonna be fun.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah. What I want to see is some traditional Reinhardt versus Reinhardt, the Metapod battles, the ones who try to, judge who's going to be the first one to use all of their cooldowns. I want to see some of that, just genuine smashing the crap out of each other with Reinhardt.
I want to see just a juicy fire strike, please. Just a straight up fire strike. Get like 2 or 3 people. Every time.
It'd be interesting, and we don't get to see a lot of Reinhardt battles as a tank. He's pretty decent. He's not the worst tank out there, but there are better tanks to run for pretty much every single map, so we don't get to see a lot of Reinhardt usually. It'd be good to see some today.
I miss playing with a Reinhardt, like there are times in my games where I go, man, I want my Reinhardt back, please. Let's go back to Rein Zarya, please. That was so fun to play.
I agree with you on that. So it brings me back. I know I sound old. It's like back in my day we used to have Reinhardt Zarya. It was so
lovely scrim on King's Row.
Hey, back in my day, Bastion had a shield.
He had a little mine he could place too.
Oh god, it's so funny. We miss that. We miss the old Symmetra shield generator, and then Symmetra's little Sigma shield. How many changes has she gone through?
I miss the time when Torbjorn could put out armor packs for people.
Get your armor. Oh my god, yeah, like there's been so many iterations of the game and so many characters have been reworked and everything. And I mean, for crying out loud, I think like they just reworked Sombra like a few months ago. They reworked Hog. I believe that there are some other plans for another hero to be reworked eventually. I can't confirm or deny. I don't remember what character. I remember back when Overwatch 2 first came out, people were speculating that Mei was going to be a tank.
I could see it, to be fair. Like I think I was a very big advocate of, we could make Mei a tank. She's got the crowd control, she's got like the self-healing, like just buff her health a little bit, and then you might be there. Just change a little bit of rework. It'll be fine. And then they made Doom a tank, and I was like, what?
Oh, I think the Doom change was a huge one for a lot of people. I know specifically with some of my DPS friends who used to be the Doom main, and moving over to tank, it really changed things.
He was one of my go-to DPS picks as well.
Surprisingly, we've not seen many Doomfists in these particular games. I know Doomfist in... I
think it's just because he's very punishing, right?
Yeah.
If you mess up once, you're dead.
True, but also, in these average elo games, Doomfist can be really, really an absolute terror to people as well.
100%. Yeah, 100% agree with you. Having a Doom just fly around the map, just CCing your entire team, it's painful. It's painful.
Whilst we're waiting for the game to go ahead, let's just check one of the replays for, I think is probably one of the biggest plays of this tournament. The Oh, I can't
You
even
can do
remember.
it.
The Busty
believe-
Blasters.
I believe.
I was just like, yeah. This is one of the biggest replays of the tournament, by the way. The Busty Blasters with the Malgar and the Blizzard play. Absolutely disgusting. We'll just take a quick look at that.
It was seeing that live. That was just beautiful. I'm not sure if it was coordinated, but it was absolutely freaking beautiful watching those two ults go together here. Just like take a look at this. Like look how that is a perfect.
It's clean. It's so clean.
You love to see it. You just love to see that. That is so good. It's so good. I love that. I would love to see more of that, like those types of things in with our other teams here in the new game here. I would love to see some synergy. Get those ults together. Figure out what works with what. I want to see good
I
stuff.
want to see a Nano Blade. That's what I want to see.
Oh
I do want to see a Nano Blade. You're right. I also want to see a Nano Blade.
You know what? I'll take a Nano Valk. You know what? I'll
Yeah,
take a Nano Valk. If I
mhm.
don't see a Nano Blade, I want to see a Nano Valk. That's what I'm saying.
Meep, if your team fights Delete Mercy, Nano Valk, do it. Be the person on top.
100%,
Please, that'd be so funny. But however, Delete Mercy versus Ginyu Force here. Like I said, Ginyu Force, according to the standings right now, still has not played a game yet. So we're curious to see. All right, now we're getting everybody rolling into the party here. So game should be starting here very shortly, everyone. Apologies for the wait, but here I am excited. I think this is probably like one of the matchups I'm like the most excited for right now.
Yeah, that's fair. I think this game's gonna be pretty fun to watch indeed. But yeah, with Samoa, this is a very new map for us. What do you think with it?
Really new map, yeah, absolutely. Came with Malgar, a control map. Everyone that loves control. I don't know about you. I hate control. It's just like way worse. Way worse. My absolute worst game mode, actually.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I love control, but I have a soft spot for all of just the older maps. Really, call me nostalgic. But,
yeah, I
like
think it's just control just reminds me too much of like just I've got PTSD basically from Overwatch 1. Of like assault, which is funnily enough our last
round.
game. But
oh man,
yeah, anything that controls where you have to control a point, it's not just massive PTSD from that.
God, you were starting to remind me of like back when they were trying to. Back my day. Remember when it used to be a coin flip?
Oh yeah, God,
inside
the
these
coin
maps?
flip, not the coin flip.
And then afterwards they tried changing it, and they're like, "Oh, if you full hold, you only need 0.01% to win." So they just have like a Sombra go on point, and you're like, "Okay, well, I guess that's it."
Oh God, I remember those times.
Ugh.
You're please not defense.
Yeah,
You'd pray to the Overwatch gods.
All right, so whilst the teams are coming in, let's go ahead and run through the rules for Game 3. Round 3 takes place on Samoa. This map is a control-type map with 3 rounds. Each team will battle it out to control a designated area in the center of the map, holding the point until the objective score reaches 100%. When a round is completed, the objective will move to a different area of the map. The win goes to the team who captures the objective twice.
Yay, I'm moving! Let's go!
Yeah, we did it! Let's go! We did it! Let's go!
We did it!
We got the PNG, we got the 2D, and now we got the 3D.
Yeah! It looks like the game is ready to start as well, so we should be...
Awesome to hear!
All right, jumping into Samoa. What a beautiful map. What a beautiful map.
100%. I do want to commend, like... the art team for like how well designed and all these maps are aesthetically too. It's just really good to look at.
I super agree with there. It is this one is just absolutely like God, this looks like a scene that I want to be in, like IRL. Like this would be such a
I'd
relaxing
go on holiday
time.
here. I think I'd go on holiday in most of the areas in Overwatch, to be fair.
Well, maybe not when over here that Delete Mercy has pulled out a Reaper, our first Reaper today.
Ooh,
I am
Reaper,
curious
Reaper.
to see how much that will shred, especially if the other team seems to be Ginyu Force going with the Hog here.
Oh, but is that Suki on? Is that Suki on Torbjorn? Do we get a Torbjorn? We get a Torbjorn. Let's go.
Torbjorn gameplay. Oh my God,
They're cheating. They gotta have a 6th member on their team that has aimbot. What?
Ugh.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. No way.
Here we are, though. It does look like the Ginyu Force is using a Mercy to combat the Delete Mercy team. Curious if that's going to be playing off, or they're just going to be targeted.
Comes out, but on tank. Unfortunately. But here's some A. That's what we'll be looking for. Purple goes onto the Hog, but no, knocked down. Oh, he goes down finally. That purple coming in handy.
What a fantastic, but however, there is no takes on either team now. The Reaper is trapped. Can he get out? He was able to get out barely. Ooh, and possibly Brigitte.
Good point.
Going
No team has the point yet, so it's gonna be a huge brawl on the point. A spin!
the spin to get the Brigitte res. Is it enough though? Immediate nade coming from the Ana.
Oh no.
This game is just going now. However, it is looking like in the favor of Delete Mercy.
Yeah, Delete Mercy definitely does have the upper hand here. You know what? It's definitely the 6th man, honestly. just straight up.
Oh, and we got
got a little bit of a pause here.
We're just gonna jump into quick pause. We just have a little bit of a restricted view here. I'm not able to view absolutely everything for some reason. Bear with me.
Oh,
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, we've
nah.
Pause jump scare, definitely.
Ah!
Oh, what?
Oh God! Why is everything blurry? I know I'm HD now. Look at me, guys. Hi, YouTube. Hi, chat. No, but
YouTube.
no, but that was a very, very awesome first fight there. You could see that the two teams both taking down the tanks very early on, and it just turned into just to see whose DPS and supports can pull out. Now over here, Delete Mercy, the Ana nade has been on point already.
Yes,
Two
100%.
beautiful nades taking down absolutely just so much value, especially on that Hog at the beginning. If you don't have a Kiriko to cleanse that, it is a humongous problem for your tanks.
I agree. I've been saying this for a little while, but just because of how Malga is going to be coming into comp pretty soon, I'm thinking there's going to be a huge shift in the, well, maybe not a huge shift, but like a little bit of a shift in the support meta. I think Ana Kiriko is going to be the way to go. Someone's going to need to anti that Malga, and someone's going to have to cleanse them too.
Agreed there. I want to see, and I think you'll be very, very happy. I feel like the synergy between Malga and Ashe is going to be very on point. I want to see if it actually works. Double bird. And if you want to, if you want to get a little frisky, you could always throw in a Torbo on top of that. Have triple bird.
True. Triple burn.
You know,
not only is the floor lava, now you are too.
I am very, very curious to see if that, I want that to work. I would love to see Ashe kind of return back into the meta. And Ashe Torbjorn, what a team. But I would love to see it. Here we go, though. We are unpausing now. So, we are now back into the game here. And once again, for people who are just timing in, Delete Mercy did, in fact, take that first win there. It took a long time, as you can tell. All 5 of them almost have their ultimate. But here we go for the second fight.
Here we go. We have the Nano almost up online from the Delete Mercy, and Ginyu Force almost have a tire, so perhaps we'll see the 2 of those. I don't know if we're going to save the Nano for Ria's Annihilation. Oh, we've got another pause here.
Just another pause, but we did we do see both teams going Ramatra now.
Mm-hmm. But it didn't touch it. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Is that a...
It's okay. It's again VTuber scuff.
Yeah.
We'll just edit this out in the YouTube video. Just a couple of pauses.
Just cut.
Yeah, don't worry.
Thanks.
Yeah, you just get the exclusive behind the scenes coverage right now, folks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lost connection.
Oh, I see.
It's because the game auto pauses when there's a lost connection. So.
Oh, that's fair then.
Yeah,
that's good that you implemented
okay.
that.
I'm glad they finally did add that feature, because there was a lot of scrims that would happen and just go, there goes my DPS. Don't know where he's gone.
Mm-hmm. Do we know which one they're who did DC? Just 'cause I'm curious, because usually, or at least how it used to be, you lose your ultimate if you DC. So I'm curious if you get to keep it.
Usually you do lose your ultimate. Yeah. Usually you do lose your ultimate. It looks like it was the Vegeta who had lost connection ever so slightly. I think it's for a second. It wasn't long enough for them to get absolutely disconnected from the game, but it registered as a disconnect. In this case, we have the Nano Annihilation. It's exactly what I called out beforehand. We still have the tire though, and there's no death.
Oh, huge nade again!
This Ana.
Nade with a nano.
God, Oreo. Going there. Oh my goodness, there.
Yeah, there they go, punching each other.
And it's Annihilation and a Blizzard.
No, don't do it. You can do it. I believe in you.
Oh, Lucia's gone back into it.
However,
yeah, they can't survive that.
Beautiful. And one thing for certain here that I liked here, the Mei on the Ginyu Force was able to turn the point instantly. So already, like, the fight already ended, and it's already 35%, and they've taken the lead because of that.
Absolutely.
Very good play. Very good play.
Ginyu Force up with online with 2 ultimates. This is the Brita ult and the Junkrat ult. I would probably contest with the Junkrat ult, at least cause a bit of space being made here, seeing as they're being pushed back. In the meantime, we have the Mercy with the Lucio, the beat, and the. It looks like Reaper's going for a. Yep.
Oh, there it is.
Mercy, a little boop there, but it was enough.
You know what? That's a healer down, and that really is all they need to really push into the team now. They're at an advantage. Both healers down for.
We might see a save here. We might see a save.
That beat did not get Oreo. That was.
Do they have the damage? They look like they have the damage to sustain.
Amazing fight there. That was really good. I honestly thought that Delete Mercy there was going to take it, because once again, Oreo with the so good anti forced her to take the ball back.
Absolutely.
So strong. However, we have 8% left here.
Blizzard on Delete Mercy, and he's caught 2 of them. Zarya's about to go down.
But Reaper's still onto the point. Oh no, gets killed by the trap! That trap being a bit too deadly. And that's everyone back up for the Ginyu Force.
That is everyone back up for the Ginyu Force.
That was a very, very good turnaround there by the Ginyu Force. Like I keep saying it, and I'm very much of a broken record at this point, but the Ononades have been so good offensively. But it seemed like, however, Ginyu Force had figured it out. They are able to punish it, because even if, like, the Ana throws that nade out there, well, now they don't have nade to keep up their team. So, very good punish.
Yeah, they managed to keep themselves alive, even if they do get purple, and ends up being more value for them, actually, in the long run.
I agree with you. Now, let's see if the Delete Mercy decides to change up the strategy here. Looks like they're pulling out the Soldier this time instead of the Torbjorn.
Yeah, looks like an interesting change here. Maybe Delete Mercy have to undelete Mercy and run a pharmacy for this particular comp that the Ginyu Force are running.
Definitely a pharmacy would be very good here.
Let's see if their pride gets
some sort of aerial superiority. Oh, but you can see Reaper gets flexed on right there in the chat.
Very good.
There he goes. Nemesis form coming out with bonus armor, so giving him a little bit of surprise survivability. Making use of that armor gain very well.
It's very good. Delete Mercy falling back after that team loss without feeding there. That was very good, and now they're able to contest even earlier if they didn't. But however, see a little Ramatra here. The Ramatra, they're punching.
They're punching. But, Ice Block comes out, but that does make Mei vulnerable for the next couple of seconds. If they can manage to kill her now, that's a lot of crowd control and area denial away from them. Another huge nade, but can't get any more than that. Dia does manage to get one onto the brig with the ability there.
Junkrat on the Ginyu Force is causing huge problems for the team. Just random balls does go down, but again, the Ginyu Force have two ults up online compared to just the one nano from the Delete Mercy, and it looks like they're gonna be pushed back once again.
Yes, Stickman actually having really good movement to avoid that Ramatra at the very end there, managing not to die to him at all. Suki trying to get an angle on the offside, but Mercy's the one kind of taking that space back.
Come on, I want to see the Valve. It's not smart, but please, battle Mercy Valve. Can we see that here? However, Ginyu Force has 5 ultimates here.
5 ultimates
ready to go.
Goes on. We've got the Brigitte ulting as well, and there's Annihilation. Will we see another? Are we going to see 5 ult game? I look like we are.
Let's see here. They're still tired.
Both ulting.
Ramatras are having a Metapod battle at the beginning, and
Rhea wins that battle, punches away, using that Ramatra ult to just deny as much space as possible. The nano going on as well really helped.
Tired here?
Tire. Doesn't get anyone.
No one.
Good job avoiding that.
Unfortunately there. That was, in fact, 5 ultimates from the Ginyu Force. And it seemed like it just wasn't enough there to pull out the victory. Now, here we are.
Reaper. Ooh, having an ult as well.
Yeah, with 2 attacking ults right now.
I want to see this Death Blossom come out.
I can feel it. I can feel it. I have the feeling it's coming. It's gonna
come.
It's there. It's there.
There it is.
It's got
There it
1.
is.
It's got 2. That is definitely a win there. I don't think Ginyu Force is gonna be able to pull this one back. Reaper's killing over the Ramatra, and that is it. That's the team wipe.
Very good.
Definitely a team wipe. That was a beautiful Reaper ult. Getting 2 and really just shutting down any prospects of them trying to cap the point there.
Agreed there. Now, here we are. Ginyu Force still with no ultimates left still because of the 5 that they used at the previous fight. But it looks like over here, Delete Mercy have 2, possibly 3 coming online here.
I can feel the Nano Visor. The soldier just jumped off the high ground, has lost the high ground now, but I think even with a Nano Visor at this point, it's still going to be enough to win once the Ramatra shield comes down. But look out for the cooldowns, and that's when I would pop it. One down already. Is there? Didn't need to pop another ult.
A good res though.
What?
Oh,
there we go.
Suffering and a visor. Oh, it's a pincer attack.
Look at Suki in the backline with the visor. Ooh, really cleaning up there. They capitalized so well on that first Mei pick that they had to res that in order for them to do anything.
You know, all this time we've been talking about teams with lacking the ult economy, and I think this is the first time we're really seeing some interesting plays and people saving their ult for the wombo combos.
Yeah, it's really nice to see these ults being used like in conjunction with each other. That's a huge ult, but unfortunately, there is no one else to be on point. Fifi's pick onto that Mei really put a dent in the Ginyu Force's plans.
I agree there. Like, it was fantastic to see. Not just like you thought that the Ginyu Force were definitely going to be pulling it off there right before, but like I said, after the 5 ultimates, they didn't have any more ultimates for the rest of that match. So, and while Delete Mercy, on the other hand, they were able, just like Co-Dee said, they were able to coordinate a little bit more with the ults, and they were able to basically have at least one ultimate every fight. What a beautiful play.
Yeah, 100%. Like, Oreo, actually, they built ult so quickly. Like, with the amount of damage going out, the healing has been amazing from Oreo, especially the nades.
Plays from the honor there, yeah, absolutely. Ginyu Force running with the Malga on this.
Oh, Mr. Unkillable himself.
Combining with the Brigitte, I think that's a really good play, actually. It's a good call here. It'll be difficult to kill, especially if they've been playing close quarter combat and with the Mercy just constantly pumping into there. Can't get close to the Malga with the Junkrat balls as well.
Oh, Fifi does find a flank though. Get anyone? Yes, gets the
Brigitte's down.
Gets the
Looks like they're the only one left though. Is 3 alive on the Elite Mercy right now.
Tries to escape using the teleport, but just doesn't manage to finish the teleport in time. That's unfortunate. But like we saw in the last game, this Malga and Mei together, that's a bit terrifying.
I agree with that. You could see just how much space they were able to take with that Malga and Mei together. This is going to be very, very difficult for Delete Mercy to counteract this. We'll see what they have in store right now. Now, Lucio is coming up with beat here, but Ginyu Force with the tire. Mei, but Mercy down already.
Oh no!
You hit that is one of the but here, is that enough to counter? Is that the counter? Oh, get the two.
That is enough. That is enough. And it looks like everything will be fine for the Ginyu Force in this push.
Their Mercy may have gone down, but
maybe I spoke too soon. Caster's curse.
Fifi, let's go! Let's go, Fifi! Just at the end, but honestly, that was amazing to watch. Almost clutches it for the side off. Delete Mercy.
Still calling it. I think Delete Mercy should undelete Mercy and run the Pharah.
Cody, your bias is coming out. Look, they stick to their morals. And all I'm saying is, yeah, you keep going. You don't play Mercy.
Ooh, another pick here from the Ginyu Force. That is good. A Reaper ult though. Nice knock now.
Not save them.
That was a.
Oh, we have a Nano Lucio. Let's go.
Lucio, do it.
Ah! No, he gets taken out by the tire. Suki taking this opportunity to try and draw back anything that they can. But Malga is there. Unfortunately, this one does go to the Ginyu Force. You know, we have the Toku Sentai winning this one.
One thing I loved, and I just wanted to point out. Okay, I'll point it out after the play game. We got to give the, where credit is due here. These Ramachas were punching. Oh, this is during the mail here too. Absolutely beautiful.
Punch.
Really good target priority there.
No, the one thing that I was going to say before the fight just kept going. On that Mei, I don't know if many saw that, but the Zarya ult was thrown out there, but the wall was put in perfect spot, so it didn't even get any value whatsoever out of it.
Yeah,
that was
a very well played.
Very beautiful. Well played. I am impressed, and I want to shake that person's hand because that was beautiful.
Absolutely. All right, so whilst we're getting set up for the next game, we're going to take a short break. So the casters can, I guess, take a break.
Get water, please.
I need to pee.
I need my water.
I need to hydrate. With Game 4 between Dehydrated, and it's the first time we'll be able to see Snack.
Oh, what a good game. Oh, I'm excited. Let's go. I'm so excited for this one.
All right, and we are back from a quick break. We've all been hydrated. We've all been toileted, I guess.
Remember to hydrate, kids.
Remember to. And our next match is going to be Dehydrated versus Snack. The first time we see Snack. Let's take a look at Team Snack.
Now that I think about it, they are. If you put their team names together, Dehydrated
Yeah, so
Snack.
their team names are based on the initials of their the members. So Klebius, team captain. Silver 5, Hanzo. Slizzy, Gold 4, Junkrat. Notice, Diamond 5, Lifeweaver. Ash Star, the Bronze 2, Kiriko. And Crusade Demon, the Silver 5. Reinhardt. Could be interesting to see this one. This is one of the ones I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I agree. I've been talking to a lot of these members individually or as a group recently. Klebius has told me to only refer to them as their snack of choice, which is ketchup for some reason. I don't know how many snacks. I don't know if ketchup really falls under the snack category, but I'm not going to question it.
No, this is a very good-looking team here. Again, looking at Notice, Diamond 5 on Lifeweaver, I want to see some really, really cool support plays. Our last match that we got to see there between Delete Mercy and the Ginyu Force, you saw how powerful that Ana really was in taking down targets. I want to see more plays like that, and maybe Lifeweaver, maybe combos, who knows? Maybe pole combos?
Who knows?
A girl can help. A girl can help.
Yeah, I mean, you know, see the Diamond 5 support. I want to see some Ilyari. I want to see a little bit of Illy. I want to see some headshots. I know she got nerfed and the healing's output's not as great anymore, but hey, you're a Diamond 5. Let's see some headshots.
If you're watching this, Anna.
And then whilst we do that, we'll get a quick refresher on the other team that they'll be up against, which is, of course, Dehydrated. We've got a whole bunch of people here. Their highest rank is the Platinum 1 with Money Bomb, Genji, DPS. Maybe we'll see some Genji now. It's going to be a really, really interesting matchup, these two. They'll be playing Colosseo. And for those of you that don't know what Colosseo is, here are the rules for this game type mode. Round 4 takes place on Colosseo. This map is a push type game. Each team will fight to take control of a robot who pushes an objective into the enemy's spawn. The winner is decided by reaching the end of the path. If neither team reaches the end, the winner is decided by who pushed the objective the furthest. And that is Colosseo, and here we go, starting the game.
How do you feel about this game mode? You know, as one of the new game modes in Overwatch 2, like I feel like people have gotten quite mixed opinions on this. But
push.
Push. I personally when I initially thought of push when it got initially announced, I was kind of pumped about it. However, thinking of this game mode as the replacement to 2CP, I can't believe I say it, but I kind of miss 2CP sometimes.
Oh, really? So, for me, I was thinking, like, when this was announced, I was like, anything but 2CP. This is better. This is better. This is just better. But sometimes I feel like this has the opposite problem of 2CP, right? Where 2CP will go on for years, absolutely years. But in push, sometimes it feels like it'll be over in about 3 minutes, and there's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes it's just over.
Yeah, I think with push, it's really all about the team fights here. It's all about what kind of combos you're going to do with your ults, and I think this is one of those games that really does rely on the ult economy, just so that you're able to stagger the opposite side of the team and be able to push a little bit further. The game of tug of war is always a difficult one to play, but you know, here it is, and you know, I think push is better than Flashpoint. So
we see an Ilari. We see an Ilari. Let's go.
We do see an Ilari.
Very low all of a sudden, but does manage to stay alive for this part. Bastion being picked up on the side of Team Snack.
Very good plays here. Team Snack, the Reinhardt, it's going to be a tough one for him, being the fact that Orisa is kind of quote-unquote arc counter for Reinhardt. So this is going to be interesting to see if they can get any value off this. They're going to have to switch off after this fight.
Or it does manage to get the pylon on the side of Team Snack, so that's a key member down. Pylon is best healer.
Very true. The shield is going down on that
Shield is going
Reinhardt.
down.
So
We've got bashes on both teams, right? And so I'm not
Oh,
sure
that's
Reinhardt's
the first kill.
is the right play in this sense. So he can hold right click all he
Taco
wants,
already.
but Bastion's just gonna melt it.
Very good there. You were able to see there that Team Dehydrated over here making sure that they have the first statement here, winning that first fight there. Now, coming over here, is there any differences? Yes, the tank has switched from a Reinhardt to a Diva, and the first pick with a Latte here. We love to see it.
Ree coming down on the side of Dehydrated, keeping those members alive as much as possible. But here comes the tire. Team Snacks, can they get it? Oh, huge tire!
Big tire. Very good placement there. And while the Orisa may be getting... Oh, Orisa ult here. Wasn't enough? No, it was not enough to go for.
Just not enough damage. Crusade managing to stay alive as well. But as mentioned in the video before, now this team has to push the block onto the other side and get it past where they have.
Absolutely, and this is Snack's first push on the robot, so they haven't got to push it far. It looks like the Liari is going to get a quick click on the Baptiste. Doesn't get it in the end. Moira's drastically trying to save this Diva from dying. Bastion just poking everything just from the back line. They can't really do anything against it. I'm not sure Diva is a good pick for here. Usually I would run a Sigma against the Bastion just to get a bit more mobility and poke on the support side. So
yeah, but it's not a bad pick, to be fair. Like, there are other picks that you may want to not play against the Bastion. But
Where it doesn't go. Again, don't say there is an Ashe on the field. Like, don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. But the Bastion ult here, taking down two, and also having that Diva D-Mech there. And it looks like the Moira and the Junkrat are gonna have to fall back, regroup for the next fight with the Team Dehydrated. Now pushing the point again. Will they be able to take the lead here, or maybe even get as close as getting that first checkpoint?
Getting some odd shots off at Slizzy. Oh, but Slizzy actually countering back, managing to try and dive her.
Very good. Bob is on the field. Bob is running over the Latte.
Just runs him over.
She was just walking. Forgot to look both ways, I guess. Poor Latte there. But that might be enough to actually turn the table here.
Oh, but Slizzy does manage to get one of the kills onto that team. It gets another huge tire. Ketchup getting all those hits down, but just doesn't manage to get enough healing it there. Just doesn't manage to survive.
Dehydrated in the lead, only just a little bit.
Only just. But
That
there's
might be
only
enough,
two
though.
members on here. So if Team Snack the skill orb! The skill orb gets the Ashe!
So that's my fear there exactly. While Team Dehydrate was able to get the first get that win there, they only had 2 people left, probably with little to no health. So they were able to push it. Not enough for that first checkpoint though to get the early spawn.
Yeah, that was a bit of a stagger now. So the robot is now at the push barrier. Tree comes down.
Oh, Liari popping her ultimate. Trying to get the sunburst on everyone. We've got a self-destruct from Diva as well.
The life move goes down from the ult.
Oh, the squish!
Crush!
The squish! Very
Crusade
good.
absolutely getting so much value just from the self-destruct and the remake. Notice fighting onto the the Ashe. Not Ashe though. But managing to take this point down. Will they be able to kill this Ramatra? And no, the team is regrouping up behind him. There does seem to be one of Diva's biggest counters here, Symmetra, being played.
This might be a difficult one here. However, it looks like they have made some switches. We now have a Kiriko on the field here.
Slizzy in the backline. just absolutely killing Lilac.
Very good trade there. Now they don't have the best appeals now because of that. Here you go. That is enough though to take down that Diva mech. But the trades are still coming up, and Water Symmetra. We remember we saw this at the on our first match. You saw how dominant that Symmetra was. Seeing it again here, maybe I should not speak sometimes because now it looks like they've been taken down by that Junkrat.
You've cursed Water. How are you? So mean. Why would you do that to him?
I'm so sorry.
Why would you do that to him? But you can see, Remech now available for today. Goes back in. But I'm thinking we actually do see a swap from Crusade. Here comes another tire from Slizzy. Gets two again!
Ooh. Oh,
Slizzy absolutely getting so much value from all of these tires.
Very good plays. Amazing point. Like you said, every tire has gotten 2 kills. And that is huge.
It is devastating on the side of Dehydrated, losing 2 members to a tire every time it's up.
Diva bomb online as well as the Bastion artillery. Oh, we could combo them to really cause space, but Diva's gone with it.
That's a huge wall!
A big wall to block that. Beautiful. I don't know if that will be enough though, but here we are. They do, Team Stack does have the short spawn now, so this will be a little bit more difficult for Team Dehydrated. However,
no! Money Bomb getting assassinated by Slizzy. Slizzy's absolutely dominating this game, for sure. Look at that Junkrat go!
Snack
what a chaotic boy.
3 ults online. I think they'll be able to push with the Kitsune Rush and just even a little, give the Moira a little boost with the Coalescence for shits and giggles.
Coming down with the Nano, with the Visor, sorry, not Nano. Crusade doing a good job of trying to eat up as many bullets as possible. Flavius going in, getting... Oh no!
Again.
Getting the Baptiste. These ults being used by Team Snack have been very impactful, for sure. Again, Snack's notice getting 1 kill and finding the second.
Beautiful play from that Coalescence there. And also...
Oh no, Water.
Oh no, oh, the melee.
But over here again, it's looking like when it comes to the economy, they do. Team Dehydrated does have that Baptiste window, but now they're actually switching up the tank again, pulling out a Roadhog. Very interesting.
Roadhog, interesting, but hey, I just seen Clavius has just switched over to Sojourn, who's just gonna absolutely bully Roadhog, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna farm so much damage. Oh no!
However, the tire's back up. Another two!
Honestly, I think anytime Slizzy ults, I think you should always expect 2 members of your team to just be, you know, off.
Yeah, let go of your keyboard. It's gonna happen regardless of what you do.
It's just choosing the 2, honestly. Which 2 are gonna die? Who knows?
Well, looking over here, this is the possibly last fight here of the match here. We're gonna see if Team Dehydrated is able to take this point. You have to remember that. However, okay, enough. Doesn't get anyone that time.
That was almost extremely bad for.
They were able to get the second hit. Oh. Some trades are coming up, but tire coming from the other team.
Oh,
it's another
two. With the tire to stop him, but
no. Oh.
Team Snack does win this one. Amazingly played from both teams there. Slizzy absolutely just destroying it on Junkrat.
The big question is which tire got the play of the game, because there were so many.
This is the last one. Gets both the supports. There's nothing you can do. There's no coming back from that one.
Beautiful. Like, even on both teams, beautiful Junkrat plays on both. It was really interesting to see. Yeah, every time that tire was out, you're like, someone's gonna die, and every time, especially on Team Stack, 2 kills every single time. Very impressive.
Every time.
Very impressive. I can see why they're still undefeated here. That's like very, very impressive.
That was a lovely match to watch, since it was quite back and forth throughout the entire time. No team really outdid each other like entirely, but congratulations, Team Snack, for winning this round. And honestly, Water, your Sims digress. No more sim, please.
Yeah.
It's giving me PTSD, please, no.
Not the sim.
Well, it seemed like it worked out at the beginning there, but once Team Snack there switched up a little bit and just the dominance by that Junkrat, it regardless of how much PTSD you'll get from a sim, you just can't do anything about that.
Yeah, indeed. But yeah, like both teams did absolutely amazingly.
That once again, we have back-to-back games. Could have gone either way, in my opinion. That was very impressive. Now, Co-Dee, what game do we got on next?
All right, the next game that we're going to be witnessing is Sparkle Latte versus Lethal Vulps. Now, we saw Lethal Vulps at the beginning of the stream, going up against, I'm going to remember, Dehydrated. That's the one. There we go. Sparkle Latte have played quite a few of their games already. They got, if we check out the bracket,
very difficult, but also I'm very surprised here with Team Snack being 1-1 there. I mean, we still got to update it to have that new win in there, I believe. But I'm surprised. I honestly thought they were going to be top contenders, depending on showing off how big, dominant that team was. However, the one that's up in front, Team Bussy over here. Yeah,
Team Bussy Blasters.
Bussy Blasters over. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting the Blasters. I just like saying Bussy apparently, but like they've been good. They have been solid, and I'm curious to see if they're able to maintain that momentum. Maybe we'll get an undefeated team this time around. Who knows?
It'll be amazing to see if they drop a single match. To be honest, their team coordination seems to be pretty on point from the looks of it.
Yeah. All right, let's have a quick reminder of what the teams are. We're going to see Sparkle Latte, of course, coming in. We've got a mixture of a silver 4, silver 4, silver 3, bronze 5, and a diamond 4. That's Dandy Floss once again on the tank. Interesting to see what kind of tank will do. Will they switch up their comp, as Dandy is a flex player? Maybe they'll switch her up and she'll run one of the others and force someone else to play tank. I don't know. What's going to happen here? Is there going to be a complete change around?
Dandy? You're forcing someone else to play tank.
Yeah, really. I'm not doing it this time. No, but looking at this graphic here, we were talking about this before in the match that we watched. Pharmacy is present there, and we have not seen a Pharmacy yet this tournament, and I feel like it would be very dominant if it was in play. We just have to see, like, if it will be played. However, too, you gotta think, if both Farah and Ash are playing at the same time, Mercy's gotta figure out which one she wants to pocket more. I don't know, so who's popping off more? Just kind of
usually the Farah
out.
gets priority, but it depends on character, I guess. Which do you prefer?
Personally, I mean, I would go Farah over it, but like if I see an Ash that is just clicking heads, I'm sorry, Bird. There's nothing else you can do. Ash is really good, but yeah, Pharmacy again. I feel like would be huge in this particular tournament, and we just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I'd love to see how teams react to actually playing against a Pharmacy in the tournament setting, especially.
Yeah, and as a one-trick Farah, I would love to see a little bit more Farah plays.
The infamous floor Farah. Yeah, Cody's infamous floor Pharaoh. Let's go.
The floor
He's playing like Soldier from TF2 or something over here with that. All right, I got you. No, but again, I'm curious to see, especially too, because you just mentioned that Pharmacy in the air. There is some counters now, especially with Malga being a hit scan. You might even see that pop out if the Pharmacy on the other team is there. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. I haven't seen enough of Malga gameplay against the Pharmacy to determine it, but it might work out. The more hit scan, the better. Who knows?
And finally have like a surefire way to actually deal damage to the Pharah that's been harassing your entire team.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still unkillable.
All right, let's go ahead and get a reminder of this second team that's going to be in here. That is Lethal Vaults. We've got the Bronze 5, Bronze 1, Bronze 3, Platinum 4, and Gold 5 with a Diva, Hanzo, Mercy, Echo, and Kiriko.
I'd love to see the Echo this time round, right? Because I don't think we actually saw the Echo on the last time we saw them.
Yes, I think you're right. We didn't get to see a bit. Well, we didn't get to see many of the Echo players. I do love a little bit of Echo. She's really fun to watch, like I mentioned earlier. I just would like to see them. And you know, when they first introduced Malga, everyone was queuing tank, so I played Echo. I played Echo so that
so you could play Malga instead. It's like no. It's my turn.
It's my turn.
I don't want to play Malga.
Yeah. Mom says it's my turn on the
maybe that's what we need. Maybe we just need a third Malga in the game. You know?
Oh, please don't. Oh God, I can barely deal with one.
Nah, it's very interesting. I'm very curious to see how these two teams are going to be playing against each other here. What game mode do we have for this one?
This one is the new game mode, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
It should be Flashpoint on New Junk City.
Ooh, very interesting. I already know that Co-Dee was saying that his distaste for Flashpoint. I mean, I guess that would kind of make sense because you don't like Control. So yeah, that's literally Control, just without the pauses. However, I honestly, like, when this game mode first came out and this map, I kind of dig it. I like the way that it's designed. I like the game mode. I feel like, yes, it could still be altered a little bit because there is a lot of time where you'll just be walking to point to point to point. However, I really enjoy it myself, and I'm hoping that our teams will also enjoy it too.
I feel like this is Co-Dee's worst nightmare. This is like Control, like at least 3 times.
At least, yeah.
At least 3. It's like, yes. How can we make Co-Dee suffer a little bit more by making a new game mode in Overwatch? I know.
God, I listen. Flashpoint. You know, when I first played Flashpoint, I really enjoyed it, and then I realized it's a terrible mode, and that's how Flashpoint is.
Fair, honestly. I feel that. That's so funny. Like, I don't know. I just like how the synergy of teams work on this, because it's like it's different than just like a typical like hybrid map or control point map and things. You have to figure out, like, you know, strategies like, oh, and because of how the points work, where like it's easier to cap a point and it goes faster. Basically, it's very like, you have to think about it being like, hey, should we contest this? There's 15% left, or should we fall back to the next point? There's a lot of like stuff that you have to like think about in like a technical sense. But for today's game, we might just see some balls to the wall gameplay and just not just banging heads and let's see who wins. Hey, I love those types of games. I love it.
I'm expecting to see a lot of swaps in this game mode. I feel like that's something that's kind of common to see. Like if something's not working in this game mode, I feel like people will just go, hey, let's try this, and that's what I kind of like seeing in these matches. I like people trying out new things, getting new strategies, all the sort.
All right, and so whilst the game is setting up, and for, of course, those new to Overwatch, let's go ahead and check the rules for game number 5. Round 5 takes place on New Junk City. This map is a Flashpoint type game mode. At the start of the game, both teams will make their way to the center of the map and fight to take control of the designated area while holding the point until the objective score reaches 100%. The next control point will move at random to another designated spot on the map. Teams will once again fight to take 100% control of the new objective area. The game is won when a team manages to capture 3 objectives. Alright, and that is Flashpoint, the worst game mode in the game ever invented.
We have 2 CP coming right up in this tournament.
I mean, technically, it doesn't exist in Overwatch 2, so I think it's okay to say that this is currently the worst in the game.
I'm just gonna point out that on that last clip there, right before we cut it back to here, you just had like Ana just dead on the ground for like the entire time, and I was like, honestly, same. I feel that. Maybe that's just Co-Dee having to deal with this freaking game mode. Who knows?
Yeah.
Emotionally, I am there.
Oh, there. Okay, so we have here a Pharah on Team Sparkle. I like to see it.
Ooh, but we don't see that Mercy with it.
However, you were right. You were right, Co-Dee. We were joking before, but Dandy has not been on tank anymore. Dandy is now on the Lifeweaver, which is her main.
Oh,
so
there we go.
I am curious to see
Look
how
on the
this
enemy
turns
team,
out.
though. Look on Team Volpine. The Lethal Volps. They do have a Echo
They
Mercy.
do have the Echo and the Mercy. They're right here.
Oof, beautiful here.
Pharah
Farah's getting some good picks in the backline. She's got no one to contest them. But Echo is not aware of where this Pharah is right now.
Very true here. The second this Echo finds out, they're going to realize that they don't have a Mercy on this Pharah. So she's kind of stuck out here unless the healer can heal for her.
Yeah, all this damage will be sticking onto the Pharah unless these healers can get line of sight onto them. But Mauga going in, gets the stun down onto him.
Oof.
Getting the pick onto the Echoes. That's a huge pick. That's a lot of their damage down.
Very, very, very good here. It's starting to look like that it is going in the favor of Team Sparkle. But this is a long, long fight here. And you can see just how quickly that score is going up. Already almost 60% now for Team Lethal Volpine.
Yeah, like, Lethal Volps have a lot of percentage, actually. That fight did draw out a lot of time. So it's looking like maybe 1 or 2 more fights to really secure this point for them if they manage to get it.
Absolutely. And the Reinhardt on Lethal Volps does have the shatter. It takes 1 shatter to wipe an entire team, and if they can just get 2 picks here, that'll be it.
Oh, you end up getting the hack onto the Mercy, but Vladimir not going down without a fight.
Ooh, they have to fall back here.
Valk coming out from the side of Lethal Volp. A huge ult getting the Reinhardt down. But again, Vladimir with the pistol looking for blood. Gets the rest instead.
Pulling out all the stops to win this one here. And it's just the Echo. I think Echo is pretty much done here, just on their own.
Over here. Very good. That Reinhardt
Shot is still available though.
Ooh, big EMP. Oh no.
So unfortunate. You saw that coming up, but that EMP was perfect to make sure the shield went down. And you could tell that entire fight, the poor Reinhardt, living on almost 100 health for the majority of it. There's just not enough heals to keep that Reinhardt alive. But let's see if the Shatter, which is currently online, and the Echo ult are going to do anything here, because On Team Sparkle, there are no ultimates online.
Team Sparkle Latte looking to try and build ultimate charge as fast as they can, really.
Does the shatter get
Slam
no one
down.
with the shatter, unfortunately. And just gets pushed to the middle to the Malga. Malga's absolutely going to obliterate the Reinhardt, and the supports have to really pump their healing into him just to keep him alive.
Yeah, Sparkle Latte really trying to look for a lot of like just damage overall. That Malga just going in so much. Hack comes out and saves the Malga.
Meanwhile, Dandy is largely uncontested and can just happily heal wherever she wants to.
You can see that.
They will actually kind of help to Dandy there.
Let's see, we got a barrage online. Is it
Barrage
enough?
coming out. Gets one.
All right, now it is looking like a 3v4, a 4v4 at the moment right here. My apologies. But should this, in my opinion, Team Sparkle probably should fall back here until Malga comes back online, unless they can find a pick here with the Spara. But personally,
getting
I
a
would
lot of shots off in the backline, kind of just for free. No one's really looking at him.
Very good pull by the by Dandy to get Lucio out. Tree on.
Shatter comes down.
The tree is up and healing.
Very good.
EMP is ready for Yuana.
I just gotta make sure that the hack is off of her. Here we go. This might be huge here. There it is. Get two.
Power's
Get
going
two.
into the kill.
Once again,
Not being able to manage to finish off anyone just yet.
So
There's too much
Another
barrage.
barrage.
Absolutely farming ultimate from everybody. Has barrage online pretty much every other fight.
Huge slam.
shatter.
It's saved by Dandy.
Oh, and a male to try
Another
to
male
save the
comes up. Beat comes
beat
down
to save
just
them.
in the nick of time.
Very beautiful.
was
Very
huge.
beautiful. Oh, that was
As
good.
you can see, like that's 99% on the side of Lethal Volps.
Like over here, I was saying this before. I think the Pharah would have been a fantastic pick here, and you could just see just how powerful she is. One thing that I'm looking forward to here, Malga ult. If you're able to get a big ulti here, that is just easy picking for the Pharah.
Yeah, 100%. The Pharah just getting so much damage that already built 50% overall.
Over here, their
That's one
Malga
kill.
is a little bit damaged here. Are you able to counter it? Nope. It looks like the Malga will in fact run away from there with 1 HP. Very impressive there. Very good job on the healers to keep him up.
The Mei has been a bit of a menace here, though, making them go onto the point and focus on the point instead. They do have time to work with, though, on the side of Sparkle Latte. Dandy finishing off No Animal.
Very, very good. And it looks like once again Lethal has to fall back here because there's no way they can contest that with only 5 seconds. Now, the point is on possibly the other side here. This is going to be interesting to see if what the teams are going to do in between the points. I'm very curious. Right off the bat though, Pharah pick. Like I said before, this Pharah is very, very strong right now. I am surprised we have not seen a counter pick to try to stop it yet, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and just imagine if they had
Oh,
a
no,
Mercy
it
as
comes
well.
another one.
Just another barrage. If they had the Mercy as well, like, it just...
Ooh!
Oh,
Just thinking about
That's an ult.
how...
That's an ult.
Oh, the EMP just shut that down! Another EMP to counter that EMP! Shatter comes out too! There are so many ultimates being used! But it's still the side of Sparkle Latte occupying the point for a long time. Ladderbergen gets the Valk up, looking to probably res, but is in a dangerous position too. Standing still here would not
They're
be
looking for
very
it,
good.
but yeah. One thing I will note again, the shatter does come down, but once again, Dandy Floss with the tree to keep the team up, even though they're on the ground. Beautiful play, beautiful play.
You can see this next push. Oh! Getting the Mercy straight out of the air! That was beautiful.
Chef's kiss. You love to see it.
That's both supports down from Fox. Like, that's all of their sustain gone.
That's it. Farah once
Unfortunately,
again
Reinhardt.
remaining uncontested. I think at this point I might be pulling out the soldier, the bastion, just something to really contest that Farah. She does not have a mercy.
Yeah, any damage that you do will probably stick to her. So just try keep shooting at her, even if it doesn't kill her. Like,
A little worried
still
about if
damage.
they're even gonna get the point. Are they gonna? Okay, the Moira got on point. Good.
It looks like we're gonna get a barrage here, and we've got
Another barrage.
two bigs,
Barrage.
3 almost.
That was 3 on this point, I think. I think
That is
she's
game.
had barrage every single time they've managed to try and push this point.
Wow, this is a completely different team than the last time we
This
watched
is-
them.
Yeah.
I guess a simple switch from a tank to a support was enough, but that Farah, whoo, beautiful, and without a mercy too. Like that is
Here it
impressive.
comes. That is one of the better Farah skins in my opinion.
I agree on that one, very much. Very slick, very clean, and just like the skin, their plays, beautiful.
Nice.
Ah,
That was a
you
great
gonna
direct.
Love it. Oh my god, that was a fantastic game to watch there. Textbook Farah plays, amazing though. You have to say though, with a good Farah, you have to have good supports, and you could see that. Did the Farah even like die after first point? I don't know. I don't think so. I think our supports just kept her up the
Yeah, I think so
entire
too.
time. Very, very impressive.
Really good. Really good plays from the Farah there. In fact, you know, and like you've both said, this is looking like a completely different team from what we saw from the first game, and you know, we could see a comeback from Sparkle Latte.
Yeah, we really could. Like, just looking at how they were playing from before and now, it's a night and day difference.
Yeah, it was beautiful to watch that, and yeah, like you said, I'm curious to see if then maybe they're like the the Cinderella story, the behind, coming from behind to like
course.
take it. Like you never know, like that. You never know how much a win after a few losses can really push a team to go even further, and you never know. Maybe they'll take down some of the best, because that right there, very dominant and very beautiful. However, I will say though, on Lethal Wolves there were very good plays on that as well. You did see some wins over there. Reinhardt, however, I believe was just a little bit too a little bit hard to keep up, especially with the heals that they had and the fact that there was so much spam on him. It just wasn't enough.
Yeah, but they did manage to keep that point alive for so long.
Very
on
true,
the
very
second
true.
one. They managed to keep the point from getting the cap all the way up to 99, and they managed to stay alive, keep fighting, build ultimates, use them as well for such a long time. And
Yeah,
that can be really hard when like a Farah is just in your backline.
Yeah, that is very difficult. And again, you could say, like you said, getting that 99 right off the bat, especially when it comes to Flashpoint, is pretty huge there, because I mean, all you need to do is just a simple flip of the point, and all of a sudden you win. You go on to the next one.
It really puts the pressure onto the enemy team to actually try and hold it as long as they can.
Agreed. All right, Co-Dee, I could see that you are currently updating the graphics here, so I think I know what game we're gonna have here. Ginyu Force and Bussy Blasters? Oh, sign me up. This is gonna be...
This is gonna be a really interesting one. Like Bossy Blasters and Ginyu Force have been some really dominating teams here, and it kind of wasn't what I expected, but seeing these two teams that are currently, towards the top of the leaderboard, I think we're going to see some really competitive play for this particular one.
We're going to see strategy is being used, maybe some team comps.
Like you were saying, like the synergy between these two teams are very up there. Like you could see in the games that we have casted them already with the two of them, they both of those teams very good ult games, very good punishing players who are maybe outside of their position too much, and making sure that protecting their backline to make sure that nothing would happen. You got to remember with Bussy Blasters, the support line on the game that we watched before was just so dominant. Nobody fell at all. And
Yeah.
I'm curious to see if Ginyu Force have an answer for this, because if supports are not touched, that is going to be a major problem for the to try to win this game.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said before, killing the supports first is probably a surefire way to actually win a fight in the end.
Mm-hmm.
And look, I really want them to try and find out if they can get those keys down, you know?
Well, it looks like already in our chat here that YouTube will never see, that we got a lot of Bussy Blaster fans in the chat right now. So don't worry, we're seeing the chat. We're seeing you guys over there. But like, there's a lot of rooting for this team. I don't know. What do you guys think? You've seen both teams play out. You've seen how good they are and see their strengths and weaknesses. Who do you think is going to come out on top on this one?
Ooh, this is a hard one. I do want to root for Ginyu Force, but I think my vote goes to the Bussy Blasters. I'm a little biased.
Only
Only tiny bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
A little bit. You didn't hear it from me.
For myself, like I said, both teams are very, very strong in what they do, and God, I can't say tie, so I'm not gonna say tie. But I think I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. I feel like Bussy Blasters maybe just have a little bit more than what the Ginyu Force currently have. I would love to be told differently, and you know what? If you want to prove it to me, show it in the game right now, Ginyu Force. I want to see some amazing plays from you.
Looking forward to seeing the body swap from Captain Ginyu himself.
Change! Yeah, we gotta get...
I feel like you've done that far too many times. That was far too good.
Yeah, just a little. Just being like 9 years old watching DBZ in the TV, and you're just like, oh my god, it's the purple man, he's cool.
And now he's a frog.
He's a frog.
And then he came back.
I don't know why they did that, but yeah, they did. They brought him back.
He's back.
Only for him to die to Vegeta. Spoilers from something from 7 years ago, by the way. That's on you if you didn't know that. But
how could you? I was getting there.
What do you mean? Okay.
I was getting there.
No.
Slowly, but surely.
No. Okay, fine. You know what? Just watch the movie. He's not there.
All right. Anyways, with that, we're gonna go ahead and get a recall on what the teams are. Of course, Ginyu Force are gonna be hosting this one here. Ginyu Force running with the Hanzo, Junkrat, Lifeweaver, Kiriko, and Reinhardt with their highest team member at Platinum 2. Meanwhile, we have the Bussy Blasters with their highest ranking member at Plat 3 with a Platinum Sombra, Silver Zen, Gold Mercy, and Silver Soldier.
I really want to see that Zen out there. That would be.
I want to see that Zen.
Really
I want to see that Zen. Show me that Zen.
Yeah, it's just like Zen. Yeah, we have not. That is one of the characters on support we have not seen. We've seen a wide variety of characters, but I do not believe Zen has stepped onto a match yet, or at least the ones that we've been commentating. So maybe a change here. However, I did like the synergy that they had already with the team that they were using before. So maybe they don't even need that Zen.
Possibly so. But in terms of team comps, I'm looking at just trying to see which team's gonna be coming out on top. Will there be lots of counter swapping, maybe?
That is a very good point. I believe the one that we saw with the Ginyu Force, there was a lot of slopping there. On that control point to try to see who would come up on top. Eventually, Ginyu Force found that rhythm and got to work once they had the correct team comp to counter the Delete Mercy team. But the one game that we watched from Bussy Blasters, well, they didn't switch, but they didn't need to. They were good the way they were. So if there is counter swapping here, you always love to see it because it keeps the game fresh and also really tries to like make sure that like, you know, you have to read your ultimate percentage well, because you have to remember Blizzard changed it recently. Before you used to have 25% if you switched your characters. Now you only get to retain 15% ult charge when you switch characters, so it's a little bit harder now and a little bit more of a cost if you want to switch off.
Yeah. With Overwatch 2 and their introduction to keeping even just a tiniest bit of ult charge, it really changed some playstyles. So like, I think there was an example where if you were on the wrong tank, for example, and you lost that first fight, you only had around like 15 to 20 ult charge at most if you died quickly. And you just kind of got to swap for free and keep that ult charge. And that really changed how the first fight goes after that.
Yeah, very much so. Because you see that, especially first fight, a lot of switches happen, especially if it's very, very quick first fight there. You want to see you want to see those picks. You want to see those switches. You want to see the mixing of the team comps to try to counteract what's going on in the other team, especially if they're beginning to roll you, especially after that first fight. But that all comes down to the game mode that we're going to be playing here for this one. This one,
Control, right?
it is a hybrid map, apparently. If it's the right map that's on the
the next map should be Lijiang Tower.
It is Control.
Control. Yes. Cody's
Don't look,
fade.
Cody. Don't look.
Don't look. God, I see Cody
the
going
Control.
from freaking Flashpoint to the Control. The next one being 2 CP. Oh my God, this is your
No, don't make me relive 2 CP, please. Please. Look, okay, all I'll say is at least it's Volskaya, right? And it's not Hanamura. Beautiful map. Terrible to play.
second point.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
very,
God.
very true.
I mean, when it came to 2 CP, I was a Temple of Anubis fan mostly.
Temple was, you know what? Temple, I'll take Temple.
I just like the different positions that you could play as Ana on defense. Like you go like certain like high grounds behind point. You could play with the team, or you could hang out all the way back at point when you're sniping at first point. Yeah, you have so much range, and you could be anywhere. Like, you know, you can mix it up every single fight, and the other team never knows.
I have 2 key memories of Anubis. One of them was we were trying out Sombra for the first time when she got released. And back then, back in my day, you could get ult charge on Sombra from people using the health packs you hacked.
I
That
remember
was stupid because we managed to build Sombra ult in about 12 seconds.
Yeah, I remember when the meta was just who can get the health pack, health to help Sombra out the fastest.
Good times. All right,
yeah. I could see the regret of you saying that as you were. You're like, yeah, good.
Let's forget about that. In the meantime, we're gonna set up. Whilst we're setting up the next map, we'll go ahead and check out Control. It's game number 6. Round 6 takes place on Lijiang Tower. This map is a control type map with 3 rounds. Each team will battle it out to control a designated area in the center of the map, holding the point until the objective score reaches 100%. When a round is complete, the objective will move to a different area of the map. The win goes to the team who captures the objective twice. And that is Control.
Honestly,
you know what I've just noticed in
What's up?
in that video?
What?
Where was that Torbjorn turret facing?
Don't worry. He's just, he's covering the flank, outside. Like, completely fair. No, one thing I'll say too, watching that clip, Wrecking Ball has not been played once. Granted, he is very difficult to play, especially at like a very, very competitive level. But you can, if enemy teams cannot like counter that, like that would be like huge to see on the game. Now, the first point that we have is the indoor map. So usually you see a bunch of Reinhardts, possibly, definitely Junkrat being one of the
is definitely one of them.
Yeah, and here too, Symmetra is a big pick on Lijiang Tower, just in general for points. But we'll see if each team will answer with that.
Ready for battle.
Both teams having a Mercy.
Both teams having a Mercy. We don't have Delete Mercy playing, so
Team Delete Mercy. Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. They're everywhere.
Now here, Amalga is out there. I like the Malga.
Yeah.
I've never seen Malga and Lijiang. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good first. Let's see which unkillable will die
Which
first.
unkillable tank is it? Is it Malga or is it Hog?
Right. Yeah, it's a Hog. But
Now-
you can see a very very rigid strat coming out from like team Pussy Blasters, having the May ping on there. The hook comes out and immediately goes in, but the wall gives him space. Lovely wall there. Oh, Malga goes in.
Malga's gone in, it gets hooked, and Hog gets slept. I think there's going to be a
not
lot
having a
of
good
CC
time.
in this tank, in this game. Tanks are
Very,
having a really bad time.
true. Very true here. But that is turning it up there, getting the pick on the May there. There it is.
Good
Now,
Bastion.
Once one fall, they all start to fall. Huge nade! Both healers not able to heal each other. That was really well played.
No, my apologies. I got the teams mixed up because the graphics are a little bit, I believe, backwards.
Yeah,
But
the-
regardless,
backwards.
yeah.
How could you?
Don't worry, we'll fix that.
We'll fix it
Don't
in
worry.
post.
They just did some off-camera trading. It's just they traded the entire teams. We're good here. But now, Pussy
Oh,
Blaster,
Mercy goes down.
that is
That's a huge pick.
huge pick there, and you can see just how strong that first pick was. However, the tires on the field.
The May wall blocked it.
Oh, what a shame. I was expecting a two-piece crazy. I was expecting that.
See, we've just been a bit spoiled recently, you know? Not everyone can be Team Snacks. Oh, me getting hacked.
Sombra going
What
for the hack,
team?
it doesn't get anything with it.
Well, you can tell that
Three.
like that is, in my opinion, okay, because now the Ginyu Force, Team Pussy Blasters has to continually look behind them.
Oh, Malga is up and rolling. Nano comes
And
on
Nano.
the
Oh no!
Ooh, they are committing a
Huge
lot of
ult
ultimates
from the
here.
Bastion.
Very good, very good. However,
See,
that
Do you think that was coordinated? Do you think that Malga ult into Bastion ult was
You know,
coordinated
I
there?
don't think so. I think that was just a bit of, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know what? That's all you need sometimes. You
At
just
least
need
they'll-
the spot to go, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Right now.
At least though they were able to maintain
Oh,
that
that's another
nail
kick
there.
here.
Might not even need it for this fight. Take down
Huge anti again. These nades from the Honor has been incredible this game.
up here.
Big
Comes
Blizzard
Blizzard.
gets jump
Malga absolutely on top of that wall, but will not be able to escape.
Very good.
Goes down two, unfortunately. Look at the Sombra. Going in from the outside. Looking to
This
hack.
Sombra has to play really well here because her ultimate is going to be what is the deciding factor for this last fight.
Yeah, looking at Someone with the EMP ready. Stickman's almost got it. Huge EMP.
Everyone got hit by that. Very good.
Asma does go down, but
Maybe
trying
still
to
alive
rest
though,
it.
just, well, that's the team white, looks like, well, we can't do really anything here.
yeah, so side flips once again.
You love to see that. Like again, that Sombra, the EMP getting every single member of Bussy Blasters. You cannot get a more beautiful EMP than that.
So true. And with Ginyu Force and the Tyre online, and you know, the Brigitte rally up online very, very soon too. Looks like a wombo combo here, or maybe we could get a quick pick or two with the Tyre.
Yeah, V looking up, coming up to that Malga. Oh, very good. Here it comes. Okay, that one was planned.
That one was planned.
that Brig Shield, absolutely huge.
Nano
right now.
Bastion.
That's gonna be a lot of damage coming in on that Bastion. Looking to kill the Brigitte, but still, the Brigitte lives. No, I'm sorry, curse you. I'm so sorry. But someone needs to touch. Nope, Diva's touching right
He's
now.
touching
Let's
now,
go.
but I don't think it's a little short-lived for Diva.
Yeah, out of mech already.
The Tyre
Here comes
is
the Tyre.
coming in. Is it gonna be nothing? Unfortunate.
Yeah, V too healthy to die to that Tyre.
I'm still looking over here at the Sombra from on Ginyu Force. That EMP is coming online again.
Manages to escape the Blizzard. Goes for an EMP.
EMP
Gets a
does manage to
few, but-
cancel out the May ult though. That is one of the new additions. Oh, Maywall was beautifully done there. She got squished. That's all I can say.
Yeah, well-
Diva got squished.
You know, we've seen some squishes on Diva's side too these past couple of games. You know what? She deserved it to get a little taste of her own medicine here. But yeah, Bussy Blasters coming up with that first victory. Honestly, could have gone either way, but Bussy Blasters showing that they have what it takes to possibly take this whole entire tournament. You never know.
Yeah, they seem to be pretty well coordinated in their ultimates. So maybe that first one was actually coordinated. You know?
You know, let's give him benefit of the doubt. It totally was.
Yeah.
I won't be gaslit into thinking it wasn't. But usually you'd see a Pharah on this map, but looking like both teams are just running something different.
Where's my Farah? Give me my
Where's my
Farah.
Pharah?
Well, don't worry, you have a ground one.
Yeah, the Grand Pharah.
Yeah.
V,
And then
anti.
Anti is pretty much... Hog is just taking all of the Bastion.
However, here, first pick. The Mercy going down and the pull. You love to see it.
Bye, Bastion. That's really unfortunate. But you know what? It happens. Don't stand next to Glenges when you're playing against the Hog.
Well, once again, they were able to keep up this Malga, and good pulls to try to keep him up.
Yeah, Malga's still alive.
Still alive.
Hog's still alive. It's just the battle of these two tanks, and who's going to survive the most.
I managed to say, Malga has ulti already.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
and turning the table.
Look at his damage! Oh, he feels bad. He can't manage to go around. He's stuck in
around.
his own ultimate.
Very good turnaround there. That's what happens when the Malga is left uncontested and the support's keeping them up. Beautiful plays. That was amazing to see.
Yeah, and me coming in with the Valkyrie, managing to res the other support too. So now he's, again, unkillable. Well, 2 times as much, so.
Valkyrie coming up. Oh, we've got a Hoggle and a Valk. Will it be anything? EMP as well.
2 Hog does manage to get V. Smog.
Fire coming in.
No,
Oh,
there's
okay.
the twofer.
All right, at least though we got the twofer on the junk. All right, I've got my
Junkrat
two kill
saved
fire.
it. We don't mind me accidentally jumping to to the Sombra who threw her teleport into the gap.
Oh no! I was looking at the kill feed. I was like, oh no, she went off the map.
All right, over here.
Honestly, we've all done it.
Yeah,
Don't lie.
Yeah,
we've done it.
100%. I play Lucio on this map. Yeah, you know what? There is dozens of my bodies in that freaking pond there. Oh, another
Pretty
hook.
sure. Oh, here comes a Valkyrie from me, coming up. Oh,
Oh,
here
gets a 9 but gets 2.
Do you think? Oh, that's a hell of a combo. Managing to keep everyone back and kind of push them towards a certain angle, waiting for that Reaper.
Big.
You know, that is very interesting.
That's big brain.
Very,
So
very
those are big brain strats.
Yeah, you'd like seeing that. That's why they have that first victory already. But and also turning the point over and taking the lead here. We have to see if anything from the Ginyu forces come out. They do have Nano, and also switching over to the Torbjorn.
Yeah, he has Malga ult. He's gonna use
Gonna
it.
get him again.
Oh,
No
Is he
one
gonna
can
revive it?
escape.
Is he gonna? He is getting a hard pocketed. I can't believe he's still alive with the nano reside. This is just insane. How is he still surviving?
there is. Wow.
I think he was purple at one point and he still didn't die.
That is beautiful seeing that. Oh my lord. I am very, very, very impressed by this. Ginyu Force have to figure out something here. Switching to a Winston. Very...
Dive in.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that
no.
Winston's gonna get fried.
This
Winston.
Winston's gonna get fried with the Reaper. I'm not sure that was a good pick. I think it was just an emergency pick to reach the point. At this point, there are a couple of ults online for. Oh,
Iron
Icy
Come
Blast.
online though. One down.
Plasma. That's
There's
one
one
piece.
blossom. I feel it. I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it. Meep gets back the honor.
There he goes. Oh my goodness, gets through.
Oh, beautiful. However, it's not over yet. It isn't over yet.
Yeah, it seems over for this one.
Now it seems
Mercy goes
over.
down. That was such a huge fight at the very end.
Very good.
Victory for the Busty Blasters. What a good game.
Yeah,
That-
definitely.
You could definitely see just how good these teams are working together. However, the Reaper, like every single time that ultimate came up, was able to make a difference here. Also, this is just very pretty. This
That
was
was-
100% calculated, by the way.
100%. But also, that poor stick man. There was nowhere to run. You either run in back into the Malgarol and just get hooked in there, or you just go into the Bastion and die that way. Either way.
That was very, very fun to watch there. And honestly, like I was saying before, both of these teams, like before that match came up, I could have said that it went either way. But over here with the Bussy Blasters taking that victory 2-0, definitely shows just how dominant they have been today. And it's been a beauty watching them so far.
Yeah, I would like to shout out Meep playing all the way from South Africa. It is quite late over there, I think. Yeah, like doing really well, getting those reses off entirely, just playing well.
Yeah, it was once again keeping that backline alive at all times. This is very good. I mean, both teams though. Both teams. I'm just gonna give credit where credit is due.
Yeah,
Both teams, both mercies, both supports, very good at trying their best at keeping their teammates up. It is a very difficult job, especially if you're on a mercy. You're a humongous target, and being able to grab those reses at clutch moments from both teams was really interesting to watch and very good. And I am now curious about this next one because while there might have been 2 mercies in our last game, at least one team will not be playing said mercy, or at least from what I know. You never know. Maybe they'll have a wild card and be like, fine, I guess, but you never know.
No, I want them to stick to their plan. No mercies, no. None being played.
All right. And so with that being said, we should probably check out all the the standings before we go into the
Oh,
last
yes,
round of
Yes,
today.
please.
Oh, it's going to be an interesting one, I'll tell you that. Let's have a quick look. Let's just have a little recap of the teams. Team Snack, of course, is running with their silver, gold, diamond, bronze, and silver. Once
I feel
again,
like we should refer to them via their snacks.
and Team 2, who are Delete Mercy. We've got a platinum, bronze, silver, gold, and silver. So really, really interesting one in this one. I gotta say that I actually really kind of want to see Sparkle Latte's next match after the complete switch around with the last game. I'm quite interesting. I'd like to watch that last match if I could. But hey, we're here for the last one.
There's always VODs, right?
Yeah,
There's always VODs.
Yeah, we can watch it. Someone's streaming it. Yeah, we'll watch that. Or just get that replay code. You could always grab it.
Yeah.
However, we have been saying this all pretty much throughout the cast so far and throughout the tournament, but this final game is a wild card type match because if I am not mistaken, we are going back in time for this one.
Oh, time machine.
We are going back to the old days where we used to play 2-2-2 and we used to do 2CP. If I'm not mistaken, we are returning to Volskaya Industries. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that one? 5v5 on Volskaya.
Sorry, I'm having PTSD flashbacks.
It's okay. It's okay. You can take a drink. Take a drink of water. You know,
yeah.
Just deep breaths. Deep breaths. It's okay. It's okay. The 2CP doesn't exist. It can't hurt you. All right.
Better not. Volskaya Industries.
Volskaya Industries. What an interesting map.
What a nostalgic name. Not in the good way.
No. It's a classic. It is the Assault, the 2CP, the one that everybody hates, the old map. For those of you that don't know what the map is, don't worry, I've got a video for you. Go ahead and check it out. Round 7 takes place on Volskaya Industries. This map is an old Overwatch 1 mode called Assault. The attacking team will attempt to take control of a total of 2 checkpoints within a time limit. If one team captures more points than the other team on the attacking phase, they are declared the winner. And that is it. That is Volskaya. Man, it brings back memories.
It does. All I'm saying is, at least it's not Paris.
Oh my god. If you wanted, I completely forgot that Paris was even a map. Like, we all try to forget that, but man.
It was
I'm
so
just saying,
bad.
What are they thinking? What were they thinking?
No, but again, it's such a good-looking map.
Yeah.
Right? But it was so bad to play. Oh.
It's just a struggle just watching that, and I couldn't even come up with synergy for that map. However, with Volskaya, while Volskaya here was pretty much one of the pinnacles of 2CP, where mostly people's hatreds went towards this map or Hanamura, but for this map, memories falling back of me being a top 500 Ana main, playing on the second point, are starting to come back, and I'm remembering how stressed I was during those times.
I know that feeling.
I know, I'm getting flashbacks of losing a game 8-7 or tying 7-7, and I'm like, oh,
tying, no.
And for those of you out there that are still a little confused, these assault maps are notorious for really, really tight choke points. And there's always 2 distinct choke points on these assault maps, which make them so terrible to play, because if you can't get through that initial choke, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah, but at least with Volskaya, you have a little bit of leeway. You can go through the little arch on the first choke. You can go through here, the truck area, or you could take a sim and teleport your entire team all the way up to the left-hand side when you're coming out of the attacking spawn.
Very much so.
There's
Agreed
options.
here. There are plenty of options that you can do here. It looks like at the moment, though, we might not be seeing that option. As you can tell from over here, Team Delete, Mercy, using Zarya, Lucio, Ana, Mei, and Bastion. Man, this is starting to become. I'm starting to get the flashbacks now of this. All we need is a Reinhardt in front, and then we got Overwatch 1 now.
Yeah, we got Overwatch 1 with that Reinhardt back. But looking at snacks, you have Baptiste, the Junkrat, Menace, Bastion, Mercy, and Diva.
Very, very true here. The games have started here. Zarya taking some of the brunt here. Diva trying to fight her for it. That's going to be very difficult here. There is a lot of spam, and some spam she cannot block. She has to play very, very passive here.
Now, Crusade needs to play this very carefully now, since this Zarya will just melt through her health bar like nothing.
You can see already, the Diva has gone down.
Yep, Diva has gone down. So
However,
never mind, Notice absolutely destroying Rhea right here. But again, they just loop up the trap.
Not the trap. Unfortunate for the Lucio there.
Take the legs away from the frog. How dare you? Now, here's the thing, though. At the beginning of this fight, they're not gonna have a Diva mech, or at least not right away. So we're gonna have to see here if they are falling back. Nope, it looks like they are just continuing over here.
Diva
just like
coming
how
back in and they're running the Bastion now.
Yeah, the Bastion trying to connect immediately. Unlucky.
Oh, with a tire.
No. Comes the tire. Gets one.
It's one. All right, we'll take
Just
that. We'll
one.
take that.
We'll take those.
Take those. It does get enough time for both teams to stabilize. Bastions are going down. The Mercy res, very risky.
Going crazy on that Bastion right now. Gets 3.
Very good here, and it's looking like that is first point taken here by Delete Mercy. Very, very, very strong performance here, and they're probably going to be having about. Oh god, I'm trying to remember. 5 minutes? 4 minutes on the time like after this? 5 minutes. Okay, I was right.
Yeah, it's a long push, but you know, this game with the assault games, they can go either way.
You get so much time back. I keep forgetting. You get 1 point, you get 5 minutes.
Woo! Yep, and now it is up to Team Snack here to see if they can actually hold for the next 5 minutes. It's going to be a very, very difficult fight. A big grab! But it's not
big grab.
They stayed alive.
Yeah, they managed to just die from the window. That's a lot of damage. That's double damage going straight through. And with a Junkrat, that's a lot of damage.
Also, just point out for our viewers who are home here, a Reinhardt threw that with a Fire Strike. That can one-tap any squishy with 200 health. You have to be very careful with, and gotta remember, Reinhardt has,
Blizzard coming out.
Coming in, gets the Bastion, and Zoni has the Bastion, but I think they'll be okay here.
Oh, manages to stay alive. How is Scorpion still alive?
Oh, but the beat coming in.
Beat to save.
But yeah, we can see the fight going in forward. Wall being used down, cutting off the Reinhardt. May be nano boost, but is stuck in a trap. Ice block has to be used. But again, nothing else really going else on here.
Tire's coming out. Tire's coming out.
Here it comes. Oh, it gets destroyed. Phoebe destroys the tire. This is one of the first ones actually to be destroyed. This does manage to get Oreo though. So unfortunately, it looks like this is going on the side of Snacks. Yep. Again, that poor Lucio. Out to the trap again.
We've all been there. We all don't like it, but you know, sometimes it happens here. Now, as you see, 3 minutes now. That was 2 fights, but there's still 3 minutes to go to see if Team Delete Mercy over here will be able to take this point.
I do like Suki's use of the Mei wall to try and trap Crusade in with their team, and trying to you know, pretty much kill the Reinhardt before they get any help at all. But,
right there.
Like a little bit of a skirmish. Clevius
We
managed
have
to
a
fight
shatter hit
Fifi.
from Crusade at some point. Been holding on to it for a while, but you know, out here, Delete Mercy are having a problem pushing through this this second choke.
Yeah, it looks like they're looking to group up. I think this Junkrat's just making so much space, having just denying the space from the enemy team with those mines. This Junkrat primary fire just makes it a hell to walk through that choke.
We could just see just how difficult it really is to try to get any ground here in second point for Skya. Here comes an ultimate taking down the Bastion.
Fifi!
The res is up though.
The res is up.
But is it too late?
Right now,
They still managed to get it. Nope, looks like the res was good. Slizzy just finishing off all of these kills.
Once again, telling you again just how difficult it is for Volskaya. Even if the Team Stack was going to lose any players there, the spawn is right there. It is a quick spawn.
Right there.
You would think that like a 10 to 15 second spawn, oh, that's like 10-15 seconds. No, that feels like 2 sometimes. So
How are you back so quickly? I just killed you.
higher from the back line though, taking down poor Lucio.
Oh, let's go. That poor Lucio being just bullied by Slizzy.
Looking like here, the Diva is in right now by herself. So she has to play a little bit, but a Reaper coming in. This is a good pick, in my opinion.
This might be the pick that they needed.
However,
Diva Bomb gets nothing.
Nothing, but notice managing to put down
Oh, Reinhardt escapes the blizzard. I think we're gonna get a shatter here.
Oh, looking for the shatter here. Very important. Here it comes.
There it is.
There it
Huge. Yo,
the beat keeping the
the
Reaper up. Oh, beautiful play
come
here.
on, man.
Reinhardt still swinging. Doesn't stop and
Levy's
manages to
still
get two.
alive.
Nano Reaper here though.
It's just noticing Crusade left onto the point. Slizzy's coming back now. Now it's just noticing. Oh, now it's just Slizzy. Looking to see if we can get anything more. Ash manages to stall onto the point. Rhea.
All right, right
Just
here, right now.
punching.
Good day across the map to keep the team up here. They need to make sure to keep blocking here.
Yo!
Oh!
That was so good!
Ah!
No
what
way
a
Crusade manages to cancel the Reaper roll with the charge.
Shatter again. It's
Shatter!
just
Is that
puts them all up for
enough
the
though?
overtime.
I don't know if that will be enough though.
still
That was
overtime.
very good. Lucio, uncontested behind them, was able to manage to keep the point up while everybody else was getting fought there, and they were able to take it. Delete Mercy coming up with the second point there in overtime.
My heart is racing. That was one hell of an overtime.
Oh, I'm remembering how
I
sweaty, how
remember
stressed this
this
game
map.
made me.
Yeah, this brings back a lot of memories.
No, but I believe that like over there for Delete Mercy, that was a fantastic pick to go on the Reaper there. Ever since they switched over the Reaper, it really felt like they had the advantage there.
Yeah,
And
100%. They managed to get a lot of flanks down and managed to get a lot of really crucial picks.
Very much so. And over here now, sorry, we're just flipping over as we work on some stuff YouTube won't see.
Technical difficulties,
but
we're gonna
but
have to deal with this.
I'll say everything right now. Ooh, we are getting from Team Snack a Symmetra, possibly Symmetra. looking in.
Do you think they're gonna do the thing? They're gonna do the strat?
They're gonna do it. They're gonna TP. I think they're gonna do
They're
it.
gonna TP?
Yeah.
They're in the
On
they're in the
side.
left door there. That's
Yeah.
where you would go.
That's where
I
you
think
go.
we were gonna see it. Now
This is nostalgia.
Now it's up to Team Delete Mercy if they're gonna be following this. I don't know here. They're planning like it's supposed to be up in like they normally position. The Bastion though being on top here.
Here they go. Here they go.
They're doing it. They're doing
They're
it.
gonna do it.
They're doing it.
The old Overwatch 1
The
strat.
old strat.
Just don't
Do
press
it.
S when you go through it. No!
No!
No one, Diva! Oh
But at least your team are, you know, able to secure space in this little room.
no! That's true.
Then
As
Divas
long as
can
they
get
keep
over there
the
quickly.
space, it should be a-okay.
Ugh.
I'm not gonna
We've
lie,
all been there,
Lucio
though.
looking a little aggressive here.
Trying to make a play here. Jump right up top, getting that pick, but the trade there. He's trying to even out. Gotta
Suki
remember.
managing to get that trade. It's really important. But let's see what they can do now. Again, Zarya.
Passing down.
Bastion, Junkrat down too.
This is it. I'm gonna get melted by Symmetra.
As much as I can.
The Symmetra has returned, and once again is out mowing people down. That is humongous 3K by that Symmetra, and even without the Diva, they were able to manage to cap point 1.
Oh, I wanna see how much time they get.
Nearly.
Yeah, that's
6 minutes.
5:40.
5 minutes 40 seconds. Let's go.
Woo! Here we go.
Using that teleporter to really like traverse the map, get to places a lot faster than they want. They want Team Delete Mercy to expect.
Over
Oh,
here now.
look at him go! Slizzy managing to go on the flank again.
Junkrat behind there.
This is exactly what Slizzy wants to be doing, getting these flanks up and really making them look behind them.
Oh,
Assassination!
Oh, beautiful.
This is
Oh,
huge.
Oh my
for Team-
goodness, this is...
for Team Snack.
no way.
Huge.
Oh, however, they might still be able to contest this here quickly.
They
they're-
might be able to.
This is definitely going to
Here
be
comes
a
the
tough
coalescence.
one here. They are able to cap with 99.9. They were able to get on. But
Will
I
they
don't
survive?
think it's enough.
Oh, it doesn't look like it's enough.
And there we are, completing that there. Now, for our people at home who are unfamiliar with 2CP, what is going to be happening now, because Team Delete Mercy capped both points with no time remaining, and Snack capped with 4 minutes 36 seconds. Now, Delete Mercy
lot
has
of
to
time.
play for the defense here. Has to play for time, for a tie. You cannot win this game anymore. They have to play for tie here. And 4 minutes 36 seconds.
That took Snack a total of what? A minute to cap that?
Beautiful.
Really good plays from them.
Over here, but it's looking like they're not going to be doubling down on that play here. No, so much. Oh no, I lied. Sorry, casting call. Never mind. Never mind. It's there. There it is.
There it is.
Will they get away with it again, though? Will they still do the same play, or are they just going to TP straight to point?
We'll have to find out. Oh, okay, this is what I want. Look, if you hear me, Delete Mercy, Lucio, go over there. Boop them all. Boop
You
them all.
can do it. Do it.
You can do it.
Do
I
it.
believe in you.
I reckon they'll go to a straight to point TP, or even a straight to a TP from the arch. They're running Reinhardt as well. I think he's just going to hold there. It's another traditional old Overwatch 1 strat to get past the...
Slizzy's already at the choke. Unfortunately, does get killed for being there a bit too early, I think.
I like being eager like that. That was a little.
I like the
aggressive.
aggression. The aggression
You know?
is always good. Except in
And
that
with-
situation, I'm sorry.
Well, with a time bank of 4 minutes 36 seconds, I guess you can,
You can
I
afford
mean,
to make a little bit of mistakes here and there.
Yeah, we could just say that. Now, it looking like the Symmetra is no longer in play. Bastion now on the field here to try to take down this Pharah mid-air. I mean, personally, I would go for like a soldier or possibly Cassidy. However, Bastion, always a good pick, especially
agree.
against tanks.
But I do like this Pharah Suki, like just managing to pepper them, and you know that first fight really showed how important that was. in that
Oh
pick.
no, the soldier's going down
No,
the
Crusade.
trap.
2 down.
That's 2 down. Will the Pharah
Oh
manage
my
to get?
goodness.
Oh my
Got
god!
it.
Correct, nice,
Alright, this
very
is it.
nice play.
I think
Let's
Snack
go,
are ready to
catch
take
up.
it.
There you go. There you have it.
Team Snack.
Snack pulls off the victory there. That was a dominant 2CP match. Did I practice this before? 'Cause this is like this. You shouldn't have been practicing this. This is not in rotation. This game mode doesn't exist.
It's true. This game mode doesn't exist anymore, so they must have been scrimming this. Fifi, well deserved player of the game here.
Very good here. I believe Fifi goes without saying there. While their team couldn't have picked up the victory there, Fifi really showed up playing Bastion as well as that Reaper to keep everything alive for their team. It was a very good effort by both sides, I will admit there.
Yeah, really nostalgic to see this being played, and part of me is glad we don't get to see it run on for like 10 million hours whilst everyone's trying to cap the 2 points over and over again.
The full experience of 2CP. I will have to say, for Team Snacks, I did promise their chat that I would use their full government name of a notification, right, for notice. So there you go. You're welcome, chat.
No, that was very exciting to see all of that together here, and seeing a 2CP map, something blast from the past, showing off some memories of the previous game of Overwatch 1. Honestly, though, again, dominant performance from Team Snack there. Even with I still find it great. Even without their main tank, they were able to basically take that first point down 4-5. That is something that is extremely difficult and almost unheard of when it comes to competitive games like this.
Yeah, really. That's unfortunate mishap from Crusade.
We've all been there. We've all been there. So
it will be clipped.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
all
Crusade.
Right. So as we come to a close for today's tournament, let's go ahead and check out what the bracket is looking like.
Standings. Honestly, I loved watching Slizzy just get so many tires. That was insane.
So freaking true on that one. I think like one of my favorite plays so far was the one that we watched that was the Flashpoint, the Pharah, just absolutely taking the skies, even in indoors, making sure to leave a statement there. And I believe that was also for their first win too. That was, and like, their team there basically making humongous changes, flip-flopping people around to make sure that some points that weren't covered before were covered, and it was enough to get this victory here. Pharah, I love it. I love this Pharah gameplay. It's so good, and very, very impressive by that team as well. Not just to play like that, but to make the swaps needed to get a victory.
Yeah, I can completely agree. But thanks for all of the players for actually for coming to play. We enjoyed watching all of the matches that we could.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you to all the participants, and of course, thank you to our wonderful casters here. Please, you can check out their social medias underneath them. It's been a really great time, and this went on like an hour too long, but hey, it's a little scuff, a little bit of scuff, a little bit of setting everything up, but it's all good.
That's fine, don't worry.
Fine. It makes me want to go play Overwatch now, though.
Yeah, please help yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's okay. It's okay. Put the game down.
Look, I'm already logged in. I might as well.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. We're going to go and head off, and it's been a great time here. We'll leave you with my particular favorite play, because I feel like it. And it is...
It is your show after all, so...
favorite.
I'm gonna pretend I've got it. There we go. I've got it. All right, there you go. This is my particular favorite play. Have some fun. There we have it. Capture that objective twice. Oh gosh.
Yep, you got it. Objectives.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm getting that back up quickly. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm trying to reset it because
everyone saw the insides. Oh no.
No.
No, not the green screen. No, don't look yet. Don't look.
Nobody look. We'll edit that for the YouTube video. Don't worry.
The
Nobody.
stream's
Everyone on
naked.
YouTube
Don't
won't see that.